No, I was talking the entire time. Oh, did I pull Elaine again? I am turning into Elaine. Oh god, I'm turning into Elaine. I was talking for a bit. I was spilling all of my secrets to you guys. I was giving you guys my bank account information, social security number, everything. Okay. Y'all could have had a Lamborghini by now. Oh gosh. Hi. Hello. Oh man, it's always so awkward to repeat your intro all over again. It just feels unnatural. So unnatural. Now it's just awkward. I'm just gonna sit here just awkwardly, twiddling my thumbs around. Hi, not band. Hello, Moondog. So embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I'm dead as fuck. Oh, Jesus. I feel bad because like when people watch my stream back in the VOD, they're going to be like, oh my God, there's something wrong with my audio. They're going to adjust the audio and stuff. And then they're going to realize I'm the dumb beep who had their mic muted. Yeesh. Yeesh. Oh man, way up, dude. You can hold those comments back. I just did that. Listen, okay? It's because I watched too much of Elaine's content, all right? That shit is contagious, all right? Maybe it's just my self-conscious just missing Elaine, and that's why I'm picking up of her bad habits. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what's up. Hi, Pita. How are you doing today? How's it going? Greetings from a cold and white Montreal. It is 8 degrees. Oh, how many inches of snow do y'all get? Good morning, Kagi. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, it is still morning, I guess, technically. So I was saying in my intro before I had myself unmuted, I was saying, ooh, streams back to back. Who is this? New Corgi? But yesterday I was going to stream twice in one day because when I was editing, the Donna Adelson body cam popped up on my feed. And I was like, oh, should we be watching this now? Or should we wait? Should we watch it? Should we wait? I was like, yeah, maybe I'll just like wait till tomorrow. So I don't know. Would you guys rather have me stream things like as it happens? Or should I just wait until the next day? Because like, I feel like a lot of you guys are early risers. I don't know. I wonder what you guys prefer. It's going good. How are you? I'm chilling. You know, we're just here. We're just chilling, watching some body cam footage stuff. But we are streaming on YouTube and on the Twitch as well. Rubbing off on some of the creators on YouTube. But we have a body cam footage of Donna Adelson. And I promised y'all, I only watched it for the first, I think like a minute or two. Because I was like, let me see if the audio is good. Let's check it out. But we have Donna Adelson. And in the very first like 10 seconds, the law enforcement starts reaching for her cell phone and she like quickly like yanks it back. She did not want them to have the cell phone. But I mean, the crimes that happened was about 10 years ago. So I can't really imagine her having anything in her cell. Well, actually she might, right? She could still have incriminating things on her cell phone because she is communicating with her family members. So I don't know. Maybe we do. Doesn't really matter to me. Can we choose both? You want me to stream on the day it happens and the day after? Same topic? People are gonna be like, Corgi, you already did this. It's kind of excited as it happens. Okay, because I used to do that. I used to be like, when I saw something exciting happen, I would just like stream it right away. But I was like, oh, should I just wait till tomorrow? I don't know. But I guess it doesn't really matter anyways, right? Loving the walk of shame video for this wench. I did browse the comment section in the YouTube a little bit. A lot of people were saying they were making fun of her for having to do the walk of having the handcuffs, as she's like leaving the airport. So I did look at the comments a little bit. The perp walk was funny. Oh man. Not only that, was she fighting for them to not take her cell phone. She like literally like yanks her arm back like so they wouldn't take her cell phone. But she was like, this is insane. This is insane. And like she was like pleading with them. Harvey was pleading with them as well. Oh boy. What? The entitlement filled the airport. Oh man. Oh gosh. Hi Tracy. How are you doing today? I was like, Owen. Yeah, dude. Donna Adelson. We got her body cam footage and it's about 26 minutes long. So the title for this is Donna Adelson arrested at airport for in-laws murder. Sits emotionless in the cop car. Dude, she was trying to run away. They were trying to go to either Dubai or Vietnam. Apparently, both of those countries don't really have extradition treaties with the United States. So, if she went to Dubai or Vietnam, it'd probably been hard for them to ship her ass back here. I mean, it don't mean they can't go get her, but it would just be hard to. But I don't know. I wish I should have got some snippets of the jailhouse calls that she had with Charlie, because, you know, it looked like she was debating on whether or not she should have left earlier or something like that. Oh man, I wish I had the jailhouse calls, but there was like hours and hours and hours, so I haven't really sifted through it yet. Oh, thanks, Tracy. Sometimes this, sometimes that. All right, guys. Wait, one in chat if you've already seen the body cam footage of Donna getting arrested. 2 in chat if you haven't seen it yet. I'm curious to see if you guys have watched it yet. I mean, the video already has like almost more than 500,000 views on Law and Crime, so I'm assuming a lot of you guys have already seen it. Maybe we got some 2s, some 1s. Okay, we got some 2s in here. Okay, 1.5 of it you have not. Okay, Moondog hasn't seen it yet. Okay, well, I don't know. I thought there was gonna be a lot of people who have seen it. Actually, hold on. I forgot what my options were. What did I say was 1 again? What's 1 and what's 2? Is 1 you haven't seen it yet, and then 2 is you've seen it yet, or is it vice versa? Every time I do a poll on my stream, this always happens. I'm like, wait, which is which again? I completely forgot which is which. 1 was you haven't seen it yet, right? Oh, 1 is you have, 2 is you have it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I think I remembered. Okay. Oh Lord, we are losing our mind. Elaine, what are you doing to me, Elaine? All right, y'all. So this is going to be just a super quick, pointed stream. We're going to watch Donna Adelson getting arrested. And, you know, I want to see the rest of her reactions. Most importantly, I also want to focus on Harvey as well. You know, I'm not a body language expert, but I want to watch Harvey. I want to see what he's going to say. I want to see if it looks like he's guilty as well. If he has no idea what's going on, if he's caught off guard. Like, I don't know. I just want to see what Harvey is going to react to. Whew, man, Corey's smoking the good stuff today. I am sober now, okay? No drugs in my system. Maybe some, I don't know, alcohol here and there, but no drugs in my system. I can't do the drugs, okay? The drugs, they be messing with your brain, all right? My brain, my sleep, my everything, all right? We can't be doing drugs no more. So we just chilling. We're just super chill. You're a little by energy. Thank you. Yeah, I had some, you know, breakfast today, and it is midday. I think usually... I don't know. We're just excited for true crime stuff. Okay. We're excited for justice. We're excited for true crime. So I only get my true crime fix for you. You mean from me or for me? I'm the daily tree lady. Wait, what is the daily tree lady? Oh, my sister always makes fun of me because I always say marijuana. And she's like, ew, who says it like that? I'm like, me, duh. I'm special. All right, y'all. We got Donna Adelson. Let me... I am going to let's see, Donna Adelson body cam. All right, here we go, y'all. We got Donna Adelson here. I think she was trying to board this is like, must be like a Dubai airline, I think, because her layover was in Dubai, and then I think ultimately it was supposed to go to Vietnam. Married iguanas. Is that little iguana? It's like a little creepy lizard thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, I finished watching, I finished reading this book yesterday. Completely off topic, but is anyone watching The Ballad of like Songbirds and Snakes? I haven't watched the movie yet, but oh my God, I finished the book yesterday, and I'm just, oh man, that is a book that you don't read before you're about to go to sleep, because I don't know, it was like such a, it was like a cliffhanger. I don't know. It felt like a cliffhanger to me. And I was just so disturbed by it. I hated the ending. I mean, I loved it, but I hated it at the same time. Oh, God. Books. I gotta watch the movie in theaters, but I don't know if the movie's going to be like just as good or not. Ugh. All right. So audio's good. Y'all can hear me. Let's see if I have to boost the audio for this one. How's the audio for this body cam? I think it was pretty decent. So just a little bit of warning. It might be really loud, but I'll try to adjust it. Maybe I'll start low, and then we'll adjust it accordingly. All right, y'all. We got Donna Adelson at the airport. They arrested her in Florida, and then they shipped her ass back to from Fort Lauderdale all the way up to like Tallahassee, I think. Eesh, what a car ride. Seems very, very uncomfortable. Oh, wait. Hold on. My audio is not right. All right. Audio's good. I need to get into the reading again. Yes, we can hear. Yeah, I read a lot of nonfiction, so... We need to escape from this reality, okay? We need to get the fuck out of here. We need some fantasy. We need some sci-fi. So I added a bunch of like fantasy sci-fi stuff into my reading list. But yeah, we read a lot of like nonfiction. I would love to be a fly on Wendy's wall. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wendy, I think she made a lot of mistakes initially when the murders first happened, but I think she has been, I mean, it's been 10 years, right? She's probably being extra careful now, doing anything not to incriminate herself, whether it's emails of family members or phone calls. But I don't know, maybe state prosecutor Georgia Kappelman might have something up in her sleeve, and maybe she'll review something sometimes in the future. But we ain't got nothing on Wendy yet, at least nothing that I know about, nothing that I know about. Hey Corgi, do you think she did it? Is there a lot of evidence against her? So I am still sifting through a lot of the information in this case, but I think for sure she had to have known. I think obviously Charlie was the one who orchestrated the hitman and all that, but for sure Donna had to be in it. She was the one who was writing checks out to Katie McBenoit, the one who hired the hitmen. And she had to know. And I think Harvey knew as well. But, Harvey probably didn't have like a heavy hand in it like Donna did. Donna hated Dan Markel so much. She was writing all these emails about him. I think for sure she knew about it and she at least did the payments. But I don't know if it was really her who was because people say that she was the mastermind behind everything. So I don't know if it started with her or if it started with Charlie. A lot of people are pointing her as the mastermind, but all I know is she'd be signing them checks to Katie McBenoit. Was it twice a month or something like that? And Harvey had to have known. Okay, Harvey had to have an inkling. And then Wendy, Wendy, I feel like she had to. I think Wendy did a lot of things that may look like she could be the innocent party in all this, and oh my god, it's my crazy family who did this on their own, but I don't know. One of the biggest things against Wendy was her driving by the crime scene and her making up excuses about it, and her taking a very convoluted way to meet her friends and go to the liquor store instead of just going straight there. Wendy had some inkling, okay? I don't know. Let's see what happens with Wendy afterwards, after Donna gets convicted. Yeah, I'm not that far into the case yet to make the determination if she's the mastermind or not, but I know a lot of people are saying that. After we're done with the Wendy Adelson interrogation, which, by the way, someone in chat sent me True Crime Deep Dive, where the audio is completely synced. So we're going to watch that. We're going to finish watching that at some point. After that, I do want to watch Charlie Adelson's parts of his trial as well. So I don't know. I think it's going to be very interesting. All right, y'all, let's do Donna over here. We got Donna and Harvey thinking, oh my God, we are out. We are safe. We about to fly on a flight into Vietnam and Dubai. She's actually going to escape this, okay? Look at the reaction.
Hi, how are you? You have an ID?
Eyes. Every time she does the eye bulging eyes, she does that a lot of when she's in court, okay? She'd be doing her eyes about to pop out or something, man. Donna, come on, you can't be playing dumb. Donna, you know why they're there for you. You know what's up. You know what you're trying to do.
No, I don't want to give it to you. Why do I have to? Because my attorney said not to. Why do I have to give it to you? This is evidence. Evidence. She's under arrest. I have to go with you. I have to go. I have to go. You don't have to go with me. Let me help you out. No, I have to stay. Please don't do this.
I love the facial expressions here. It's oh my God, this is unbelievable. I can't believe you're doing this. Oh my God. Come on, woman. You've been running around free reign for 10 years now, all right?
Take the bags. Yeah, and you need to wait outside. Okay.
My husband's almost 80 years old. He can't
Yeah,
come
I
with
can't.
me?
Please, can I help? No, you can't join me there. Oh, don't do this, please.
Please.
Oh,
Someone's
God.
got to help him get home. This is terrible.
And the fact that they're begging there, please, please, oh my God, he's 80 years old. I don't know, man. I mean, Harvey looks I'm just looking at a little 5-second clip bit, but he looks healthy. He looks okay. He looks all right now. It's not like he's he's unable to stand on his own. He's in a wheelchair. He's crusting over. He's standing up and he looks mentally cogent. Cogent.
Is that okay with you?
Please. You don't have that with handcuffs on. She's not going anywhere. Please. Please.
is he begging her not to take her out in handcuffs? What does this kind of remind me of? I know a lot of people gave hate towards Alexi Treviso's mom. I don't have as much hate towards her, but I do remember her begging the police officers, like, please don't let her walk down, like, you know, with the handcuffs. Like, can you please pull your car up here just so she doesn't have to do like the walk of shame? Like, I don't know, man. These people just want like the special treatment right here. Don't let her walk out in handcuffs. Like, what do you think is happening? She's getting arrested. And it's not for something that's innocuous. It's for murder, okay? Hiring people to kill your son-in-law.
Is that okay with you?
Please, you don't have that with handcuffs on. She's not going anywhere. Please, please.
You have anything in your pocket?
No.
Do you have anything of value in you?
No, I
Does she have a necklace on? You
Wanna
can
go?
take the
My-
necklace
I'll
off.
take
Yeah, take it off. Yeah.
And the earrings.
And the earrings, the rings, take everything. You give it to your husband. Because once you arrive at County Jail, they're gonna make you remove all that.
Can I call my attorney?
You can
You have a passport ready?
Where am I going?
just open your finger.
Where am I going?
You're going to the Dade County Jail.
They County Jail. No, this is right here. The one on.
Oh, God, we don't need multiple angles of the kiss. What is it? What is this?
I'm sorry, remove your earrings?
What I want to know, it looks like that's the thing that extends into the airplane, right? It looks like they already got past the boarding check, the ticket check counter. It looks like they're about to board the plane, right? That looks like it right there, the little hallway. Oh, man, because she probably gave their ticket and the passport to the flight attendant. And the moment they got through that, they're like, whew, yo, we made it. We got this. And they're about to walk down that long hallway to get seated into the airplane. And that's probably when they got yoinked. Oh, let's go the jetway.
1 minute.
Ain't she lucky? She got Harvey there to take the earrings off of her, okay? They won't have possession of it in the jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. No, that is pretty embarrassing. There's a line behind her. She's holding it up because, you know, they have to arrest her and all that stuff. But, like, dude, these people are watching. I wonder if anyone here is filming.
Yeah, go back.
Take it right through here.
Yeah, we'll go back out and just.
You're making a mistake.
Okay.
It's another mistake. It's two
Do me a favor
mistakes.
and try to take the remote.
Oh, God, not the boob. Someone in chat says maybe police did that, give them a false sense of victory. Emirates Flight 2, because the flight attendants like dressed like Emirates Flight 1s. Yeah. The layover is in Dubai.
Please, Donna. I
I don't want to hurt her. That's why.
Please.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Please.
It's getting there. Hold on, honey. Listen to me.
Yeah. I'll call.
Get in an Uber, go home.
I will.
Take
I will.
it easy.
I will.
All right?
Yes.
Here, hon.
There's anything else in her person that she wants?
Oh, it's coming, sweetheart. It's coming. Just a second.
Do you have her?
See, I was just saying it would have been really funny if Harvey's like, well, bye. I'm still going to Dubai. I'm still going to Vietnam. Peace out, Donna. I'm getting the fuck out of here. But she's like, no, get an Uber and go home. Don't be leaving without me, Harvey.
I'm sorry?
It's in my
Yeah.
it's in my purse.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you could give her.
Sir,
It's
do you need her
almost there.
passport? Or can I give it to the husband? The passport, can I give it to the husband?
What's up?
Where is it?
It's in the blue and white. It's in the blue and white.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get the driver's license for it. Yeah.
And the license, the address on your license is correct?
Yes.
She needs all her details.
When she goes to the jail, they work in the hospital.
They're all in here, though.
Yes, they work. If I take them here, what will happen is when you go there, they toss them out. So when you go to there, you will meet the nurse and the doctor, and then they'll work in conjunction with the hospital to get you whatever you need.
See, Donna, this is what happens when you get arrested. Everything in life just becomes an inconvenience. Like, she's trying to get her pills and she's like rolling her eyes because like the process is not like how she likes it. Like, this is what happens when you go to jail. And I feel so bad. I mean, so I don't feel bad for her, but being 70 something years old, it's going to be very fucking uncomfortable because I don't know what else pills she got to be on. I don't know if she has back issues, you know, if she's got like hip issues. Like, it's going to be very uncomfortable. Oh boy. She's got Charlie's lawyer now. Yeah, I was like, why? Why would you hire Charlie's lawyer? He lost your son's case. They do have a lawyer that's local to Tallahassee because I think they probably thought the whole thing was rigged against them because they got these like big rig lawyers from like Miami and they're like Miami people, and these like Tallahassee like bumfuck people were just like, you know, they think they're just like if you ever listen to the jailhouse calls between Charlie and Donna, they make it seem like the jury were just like these like dumb idiots who just believe Georgia Kappelman's lies. She's a state prosecutor. And that they're just like, oh, look at these Miami people. So their new strategy is like hiring a local Tallahassee lawyer thinking it'll do something. But it's like, no, the evidence is against you, okay? It's not because Georgia Kappelman went up there and lied. It's not because these people are too fucking dumb to make a decision. It's because the evidence is against you. Like, Charlie, come on. Charlie thought he could go up there and be like, oh, look at me. I'm a prestigious dentist. I'm an orthodontist. You know, I have Ferraris. I have Lamborghinis. I would never commit something so beneath me. Like, oh, these people here, they were trying to blackmail me because I'm rich as fuck. Like, no, it's because the evidence was against you. And I don't know, it's going to be very interesting to see what Donna's defense is going to be, because at this point, Donna just needs to throw Charlie under the bus. Throw Charlie under the bus. I don't think she's going to throw Wendy under the bus because, you know, she's got her grandkids to worry about. But just throw Charlie under the bus, man. He's already sitting in jail. He ain't getting out, okay? He's trying to do an appeal, but, like, is anything really going to happen? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I think he's just going to be sitting there rotting in jail. The claims that she made after going to prison, the jail staff made her like half naked, eating her on the hands, and withheld her medication. Yeah, it seems to me that like because she kind of threatened to like harm herself before she was arrested, they put her on suicide watch. So they gave her like the Chad Dorman like green vesting so she couldn't hurt herself. And of course, you know, you're not going to get utensils when you're eating because, you know, you might use that to harm yourself as well. And like maybe with the clothes thing, like, I don't know, maybe they didn't want to give her as much clothes because you can use it to choke yourself. I don't know. I mean, all I know is that she was in suicide watch when she first arrived, the first holding place that she was at. I think like it was determined that she wasn't supposed to be on suicide watch anymore, and they transported her, but then they put her back in suicide watch, and she was like, why am I back on suicide watch? It's already been determined somewhere else that I'm not at risk. So I think there were some issues with that part right there. But I don't know, man. It's so interesting to see people when they get arrested, to see all of like, I don't know, like, oh, please, Doug, or like, oh my God, like you're making my life so uncomfortable right now. Like, let me have my pills, let me have my jewelry, like take it off, and I don't know, all this stuff. Anyways, do I think she was running from the law? Heck yes, she was. She was dipping on out.
What will happen is when you go there, they possibly toss them out. So when you go to there, you will meet the nurse and the doctor, and then they'll work in conjunction with the hospital to get you whatever you need.
Yeah, but I don't have a list with me. I know what's.
Yes.
I have a.
Is it multiple?
She looks very frustrated.
It's no. There's a bag of medication in here. Is that what you're asking me?
She can take medication.
No, I know. I was just trying to find out if it was like one or two. Yeah, if it was one or two, then she maybe could take the name down.
Do you need anything else from her?
Can I ask
So
you
we're good to
something?
go?
Can someone just get my husband outside and
So I'll get him.
The gentleman here will assist him in any way possible.
I'll be okay.
I have
Wait.
the ring. Hold on.
Let me have the ring, please.
I don't understand. Like, can Harvey, he looks like he's mentally there. He looks like he's physically okay. Like, can he not like just like leave the airport on his own and call an Uber? It's like she's like trying to ask the police, like, please help escort him out of here. Like, he looks fine. Or is there something mentally with like Harvey that we don't know about? Like, does he have like schizophrenia or something like that? Maybe like sometimes he's okay, sometimes he's not. She's afraid of him getting lost. Wouldn't it just be best right now if Harvey just calls Wendy, be like, hey, daughter, your mom is getting arrested. Pick me up.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right, so I don't have the meds, honey. They're all in here.
North Korea? Yo, she would make it. Hey, at least there's not that many people there. Maybe they were flying in economy class, you know, towards like the back of the plane. Oh god. She's gonna walk through the whole airport like this. Yo, they didn't even give her like a golf cart transport. Let me her walk all the way. Oh god. Where's Harvey at? What's she wearing? She got, are those Hokas? By the way, Hokas are the most comfortable shoes ever. But they got some ugly ass color schemes, okay? Just stick with white. Stick with white. Pink and blue, too bright. Damn, is this the time to go to the airport? It's like almost 8 p.m. over there. It's pretty dead, actually. There's not a lot of people there. I feel like if you go to LAX at 8 p.m., it's so busy. You gotta go when it's like 2, 3, or 4. That's when it's dead. Yeah, they didn't even give her a golf cart, man. They're making her walk this entire thing. I wonder if anyone recognizes her. Or if they just thought she was just some old lady who was just trying to, like, you know, smuggle some drugs or something like that. Okay, some people staring. Some people staring. I wish the airport would have made an announcement while she walked. Attention, there is a convict being transported. Please maintain the distance. I mean, she's an old lady. She don't look very dangerous, you know? Man, do they not have, like... I guess there's, like, no, like, back area where you can just, like, kind of go through. You just gotta walk... you just gotta go walk through the airport here. No golf cart for Dada? I mean, I thought they would give her a golf cart. I feel like if I've ever seen anyone... Have I ever seen anyone arrested at the airport before?
Okay.
I've seen people being escorted out. Not really, like, handcuffed. But I thought they got the golf cart treatment.
I'm going to 06 from now, from here, and then I'll get the case number for the video.
Shame. Ding! Shame. Ding! Imagine how relieved you'd be not to be on the flight with her. Listen, they probably thought she was being arrested for, like, something small. Tax evasion or something. Not for murder. I don't know. I don't know if people recognized her. Hey, Will, how's it going? Okay, never mind. It's starting to get pretty crowded at the airport. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of people here. What terminal are we at right now? Dude, if Donna pulled a Caitlin Armstrong, you guys, Caitlin Armstrong, the yoga teacher lady who tried to run from the cops, she actually made it all the way to Costa Rica and was there for like 30 plus days before they hauled her ass back. But she tried to make a run for it when she was having an appointment at the doctor's office. I don't know, man. Donna, maybe she'll start working out. Maybe she'll start doing some yoga. Maybe she'll make a run for it at some point. Because this is the type of woman who absolutely, I feel like absolutely, her sitting in jail is just Dan Markel rubbing it in her face. I could totally see her portraying it that way. Was she lining up to board and everything? She was getting very close to board the plane. She already passed like the ticket check. Hi, studio. She should have bought them like thermal pants during the Black Friday sale. You mean the heat tag from Uniqlo? Donna could dye her hair, get a nose job. It didn't work for Caitlin Armstrong, okay? Caitlin Armstrong did all that and she turned out looking way worse. She's so smug the entire time. It's just like initially at her arrest, her just being in such disbelief. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Please, please. Can you see her running in Cubs? I mean, I don't know, man. We see all types of people who think they can get away. It's always hilarious. Saying you want to eat yourself as a joke or being serious even when you're a suspect in jail or holding for sentencing? Nobody's going to take it lightly and take the strictest precautions. Yeah, they want to make sure she doesn't harm herself while they're, you know, she's under their custody. Sorry, can you guys hear me speak? I don't know if the white noise in this video is way too loud. We're leaving now? We're sure.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, we want to thank Morgan &
Oh,
Morgan for
hi.
sponsoring this body cam.
Oh, God, we just got hit with an ad. Morgan & Morgan. Okay, they do... I think Morgan & Morgan... What do they? Injury, accidents? Call Morgan & Morgan. All right, there you go. Back to Donna. Oh, my God, that ad came out of nowhere. Do you remember when Long Crime had a random ad with... what is that gaming ad again? It was like such a random gaming ad that they did. Oh my God, do y'all know what I'm talking about? For you guys who are on Twitch, every streamer gets this freaking sponsorship. Hi, Corgi. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Raid? Is it called Raid? Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, that's what it was. Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I remember. I was like, why is there a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship on Long Crime? It was so funny. And I think they got so much hate from that because I never saw it ever again.
I would sit first. Fit in. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
She's so rude. Oh, when they give her
All right,
water.
welcome.
You want to take my spot? Yo me muevo ahora porque hay una palanca.
Okay, okay, I'll do that. Huh? Yeah.
Did they escort Harvey
No,
out?
it's okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let me... Wait, you can have the car if you want.
She a bad grandma.
Let me leave the camera.
The address on the license is good.
Huh?
The address on the license.
Hi, Daniela. Oh!
That's a camera, okay? Record you.
Dude, law enforcement, they know the angles that we want. Is this a normal thing for them to reposition their body cam right at the perpetrator or at the person who's getting arrested? Why, thank you, law enforcement. How did you know we wanted to watch this angle of Donna? Just kind of awkward. She starts vlogging. No, stop. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Donna Adelson. I've just been arrested. Hit the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to comment down below. No, this is kind of awkward, actually. It feels like I'm sitting across from her. So, Donna, how's your day going? Feeling a little uncomfortable? Are those handcuffs a little too tight, you think? It's kind of hot, right? Got the AC on? Oh, I know they cracked the window down for you. Also, where did Harvey go? Did he get escorted by the police, too? I mean, she must know. This is for sure a long time coming. I don't know. And the fact that, like, they got to run around free for, like, 10 years. 10 years. She got to be with her grandkids for 10 years. They probably got to brainwash the grandkids for 10 years. They erased Dan Markel. It wouldn't surprise me if in her mind, she still thought everything was worth it. But you see, people like this, they don't consider the damage that's been done to the grandkids. She's asking for some water.
I'm going to check you first, okay? Just stay still. Anything you have that may pinch me? I have nothing on. I still gotta ask.
Yeah, it's just wild to me just seeing like the little attitudes here and there, you know? Like she's obviously just doing her job. Like she probably doesn't even know what you're getting arrested for, okay? She got to make sure she's not going to get hurt when she's searching your body. I don't know, man. Like the sense of like entitlement and like the attitude. I bet you Donna was sitting in the backseat of the car was like, damn, I was really looking forward to eating that pho when I get to Vietnam. I love pho. Now she ain't going to get any of that in jail. She's just going to get some nasty food. I don't know. Maybe she'll ask for kosher food when she's in jail. Letitia Stout. Why are you shaking your head? Have you never been searched before? I don't know. Maybe like I'm used to it because like I've been to the clubs and stuff before, and she probably doesn't go clubbing because, you know, she's like 50, 60, 70 years old. But like this is like normal procedure, man. Like she's not trying to harass you, nothing. It's normal procedure.
1928 at 109. Right? Yes, okay. And then I took a 15 with 3105. And I was around
Ma'am, I
2035.
I was gonna say I would have been very impressed if she was gonna be able to hold the water bottle and drink it. I was like, I don't know if she's that flexible. Just get the police officers to help you. She's like barely even drink it.
Well, the air conditioner doesn't go to the back because of the vent, because of the plastic.
We open this a little bit then.
Wait, is that true? So she asked them to turn on the air conditioner, but he said the air conditioner doesn't go to the back because of the plastic piece. Oh. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Wait, seriously? When people get arrested, it's hot as fuck. They don't. What? They just have to sit back there? I mean, I don't know, man. That's kind of that's a yikes. That's very uncomfortable. And especially if you're in Miami too. Jesus, that's so hot.
That's fine.
Because my Tesla has like the AC in the back, and so like, you know, like it blows air to my dog. But I forgot that like cars typically don't have AC in the back area. It just blows from the front. Oh my God, I didn't even think about this. Actually, that really sucks.
You'll be freezing. Yeah. You'll be glad you have it.
Hi, Caitlin. The clubs suck anyways, okay? It's loud, it's nasty, it's moisty. You were at the exact gate at the airport a couple weeks ago? Wait, what's that crate that's next to her? Hi, Leela. You saw this yesterday? Actually, is it hot still in Miami in November? I don't know, Donna. If I were you, I wouldn't be drinking that much because having to pee sucks even more. November 13, 2023, Miami weather. How hot was it in Miami? Oh, dude, it's still pretty hot, actually. 70s, 80s. Ooh, still pretty hot. Nighttime, high 70s. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty hot. Damn, so note to self, if you ever get arrested, don't get arrested in Miami. Don't get arrested in like Arizona when it's hot, Vegas. And you're in the back seat, you're not gonna get any AC, okay? Putting the window down, that's not gonna help you at all.
Thank you.
It's super humid at night. Jeez.
Do you know how long we're gonna sit? Oh, how long we're going to sit here?
As soon as he comes back, he's going to take you from here to the warrant room and then to the facility. We're waiting for the other officer to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever information he took from you, I guess that's what he was missing, so he's going to head for that and come back.
Okay.
I mean, they're probably gonna retrieve the checked luggage. Man, that sounds like a pain in the butt. But they're probably gonna retrieve the checked luggage because Harvey's still there, right? I'm sure the luggage is checked under like both of them.
So the next place is what, the warrant? What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say the next place was?
Well, see, what happened is the warrant that they have from you is from out of Leon County.
When did they issue a warrant?
So what happened is we have to take you.
Wait. I need to boost the audio on this. Oh, man. She's like, shit, when did they issue the warrant? You mean if I left when Charlie Adelson was still being tried, I could have made it out? Yeah, Donna, you probably should have left way sooner. I don't know why she didn't. Sorry, the audio. I'm going to boost it up here.
What did you say the next place was?
Well, see, what happened is the warrant that they have from you is from out of Leon County.
When did they issue a warrant?
So what happened is we have to take you to our warrants bureau for that information to get entered, and then after that gets entered, before we can take you to the jail, to the local jail.
Okay, because I didn't know there was a warrant. How would I know that?
How would I know there's a warrant? How would I have known that? Exactly. You didn't.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to take you if there wasn't something in place.
So aren't they supposed to inform? Aren't they supposed to inform me if there was a warrant for me?
Nah, lady, they're not going to tell you ahead of time because they know you're going to dip out. This is a sneak attack. This is a surprise attack.
I don't know the details.
I don't either.
They had a warrant. And the gentleman that you met earlier in the plain clothes.
Yes.
Right. They were supposed to inform you of whatever, and then because it's a county warrant, that's how we became involved.
Okay. Yeah.
Donna be like, I can't believe y'all didn't give me a heads up that I had a warrant out for my arrest. That way I could escape way sooner. It's okay, Donna. Can't always beat the system. Can't always beat the system.
Can I have the wrist?
1 second, Ray.
Damn, she's been sitting there for like an hour. Jesus, no AC. Well, I mean, to be fair, the weather in Vietnam is really hot and humid there too, and a lot of places in Vietnam don't have AC, so she's kind of getting the Vietnam experience.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring up the window because it's raining.
It's raining a lot, yeah?
Yeah, been raining.
Okay, brother. Thank you, man.
All right.
I'll see you.
Oh no. Hi, this is Donna and you're watching the Disney Channel. Remember with like the wands and stuff that they would use? Oh my god, that's such a throwback. Oh man.
Airport 3502. Change my QTH to Warren, transporting a white female. Ready for starting?
Okay.
6003.
20.
Gonna roll up the windows. It's raining once we exit, okay?
What do y'all think of Donald's facial expression? Does it look like she was reflecting? She was acceptance? What stage do you think she's in? You think she's still in denial stage? Where are we at? Jesus, rainy, humid. Ooh, that's loud. Sorry. She was surprised she was caught. Totally still in denial.
And they use 6011.
Sorry, 6011.
Feel something. Let me lock the door.
Just push my glasses up a little on my
Absolutely.
nose.
Like that.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
No, you're welcome. Gonna go to that office right there on the corner.
Listen, this family was so dumb that they were revealing things in like jailhouse calls. I don't know why they didn't think that people weren't going to listen to it. It literally says this call is recorded. This call is recorded for quality assurance. I'm just kidding. It's a different type of call. But I am looking forward to any jailhouse calls that Donna makes. I don't know. I hope they leak it. I want to hear what kind of calls she be making when she's in jail. Especially her talking to Harvey, her trying to maybe like, I wonder if she's been trying to call Wendy, but like Wendy's been, but I think Wendy was told to not talk with her family, right? Or at least not discuss like the crime with her family, like this entire thing with her family. I think they're still allowed to talk to each other, aren't they? Damn, dude. That flight already took ground, probably.
Get the door for you.
Already took off. Damn, the prisoner's entrance. What is that? What is that on the on the door?
Thank you. How you doing?
Let's have a seat over there.
Yes, I am. Yes, please. We turn around a little bit this way, so it's protocol that we need to follow, you know? Rules and regulations.
Well, calls between like attorneys and their clients, that's like attorney-client privilege. So remember when I think there was a conversation that was leaked between Murdoch and like Jim Griffin. Oh man, what was it? I think like Jim was trying to get off the phone with Alec Murdoch, and then Alec was like telling him like how he like didn't do a good job, he was disappointed or something, and Jim's like, okay, I gotta get back to my family. Those calls were leaked, and I'm pretty sure those calls are not supposed to be leaked, even though you're not talking about the case. You're still talking to your clients. I still think those calls are not supposed to be leaked. No, I can't wait to find out what they uncover from her phone, from her tablet, her emails. I think the emails are going to be where the crux of the information is going to be, the emails. Because devices, you know, she's probably had so many different iPhones. It's been 10 years, but like the emails. Can't wait to see the emails. The crate next to her. What's the evidence against her? I'm surprised they would leave something next to her. Like, what if she tries to use it to escape somehow, you know?
Take your time, no rush, go for your head.
Use the crate to, like, cut off your handcuffs. I don't know.
We're gonna go through that door over there in the corner.
Over which thought? Who? Who's the thought? Which case are you talking about? Awkwardly waiting.
34, 35, if you show me a arrival of UK, ready for ending. Six 014. That's how
A flight just flew behind them when they're getting on the
Yeah.
police car. Yeah.
That's
You
why.
heard that. Wait, what was that facial expression she was making? What's wrong with her?
That's how I see it. Oh, you know why?
It's all red.
Yeah. That's why.
Oh, he was telling her to have a seat, but then she's like, oh, the bench is wet. All she wanted was that pose.
Well,
She
let's
wanted
stand
it
over
to
just in
work
case
with
it's
everything.
raining.
Try biscuit.
I don't know. How you doing, boss?
Yo, what is this thumbnail? Woman laughs after totaling her car amidst a drunk driving. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with all these like drunk driving like footages? Some people unhinge. All right, you know I'm going to scroll down and read the updated comments, right? She says this is terrible. What's terrible is you and your son conspiring to murder your son-in-law, and then you try to flee to a country that has no extradition laws. They are so entitled. I love the long walk of shame in handcuffs. That look on her face in the patrol car screams, I'm screwed. He's 80 years old. This is insane. No, ma'am. Planning the death of your son-in-law is insane. Just vile. People who think the laws don't apply to them are to a certain extent insane. Why was it so hard for me to read? I love the moment the cop goes, you are under arrest for the murder of Dan Markel. The fact that she had to hear his name and the word arrest in the same sentence is justice and glorious. Yeah, I wish the audio was more clear when they said that. The audio was like very like, there's too many things going on in the background. Oh, man. Boy, oh, boy. I just feel so bad for Dan Markel's family because this has been dragging out for so long and there's so many people involved, so many trials to be a part of, to watch. But damn. You know, I think having Charlie get life in prison and then having Donna go next, I think that's great. We'll see what happens with Miss Wendy Adelson. Is Wendy Adelson, is she dating now? Did she ever remarry or no? Is she like still, like, what's up with her? Anyone know? It's been so long for them. Yeah, I feel so bad for her. Like, it's for the family because you don't really ever move on for something like this. Like, I can't imagine moving on, but there's still like a sense of like kind of like moving on with your life maybe. I don't know. I feel so bad for people who have family members that are like murdered and then like the people that did it are still out there or like you never find the bodies and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's really hard to get closure with that because like you gotta have like some sense of closure, right? And like sort of get on with your life. But man, for it to be dragged down like this for a very long time, like that sucks. You cannot wait for Wendy to. I don't know, man. I don't know what Georgia Kappelman. I don't know what evidence she has against Wendy, but I don't know. I think the only way they could probably go after Wendy maybe if her family members turn on her, and I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Did she get a first class ticket? I'm so happy for economy passengers looking at her in handcuffs. I don't think she had first class because unless the flight was just very empty, but the people that were behind them, or I don't know if people maybe boarded past them as like they were getting arrested. Because maybe there was like, maybe they held them for a little bit and people were getting past them, but it seems like there's barely anyone behind them. But then again, I don't know if the body cam footage may have started like a little bit after they like initially told her to like stand there. But yeah, it looks like they were flying maybe economy, actually. Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Donna Adelson. She's supposed to have her status hearing like a couple days ago, but it was canceled because of weather issues or something like that. And I haven't heard anything about it. Does anyone know when Donna Adelson's going to be in court for the next hearing? Because now that she has a new lawyer, I seriously doubt that she's going to continue to, you know, I seriously doubt she's going to not waive her right to a speedy trial, because I think they wanted to do it pretty quickly. At least that's what the last lawyer said. I wonder if the last lawyer is now gone, because it seems like they were going to do this within like the 6 months. But now, you know, if they hire a new attorney and then they have, what's his name? Dan Rashbaum. That's Charlie's attorney, right? Is on the case now. I wonder if they're going to still try to like do this expeditiously, or if it's going to take a bit. Shirley, come on, people, please thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alex Treviso, no updates really. I mean, all I saw for her was they did like a polygraph test, which I don't really care about a polygraph test. I don't know. Polygraph test just seems like meh to me. Now that we're learning about like gunshot residues, I don't know, that's starting to be like meh as well. But yeah, they did a polygraph test, and I don't know if it's like a polygraph test that Alexa Treviso did, saying they're like, oh, you know, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Like, I don't really care for that. Like, who cares about polygraph tests? I'm sorry. But I saw there was like something about a polygraph test, and then it's just been quiet. Her trial is like set for like, you know, end of summertime, I think, like August 2024, September, something like that. But yeah, not really any updates or anything. We checked it actually about a day or two ago. Now she's gonna end up in the YouTube video titled Killer Grannies. Oh no, not the Killer Grannies. Oh no. I mean, I think polygraph tests are kind of interesting because you can present it to someone that you think committed the crime. And, you know, most people who are like, oh, I didn't do anything, they're like, yeah, I'll just take the fucking polygraph test. And then there are people that are like really guilty and they're like, oh shit, like I don't want to do bad in the polygraph test, and they'll like deny taking it. But the most interesting thing that has come so far about a polygraph test was when Letitia Stout tried to hire this like fucking company to give her fake polygraph results. And this is a company that does do that. But when they got her questions, it was like, I did not hurt my stepson. I did not kill my grandson. Like weird shit like that. They're like, oh, hell no, this is red flags. There's no way in hell we're going to give her like polygraph results. No. So that's the only time where like polygraphs were, you know, kind of interesting. It was when Letitia Stout tried to get the results and fake her shit. She was nuts. Yeah, she is. I don't know. Have you heard anything recently with Letitia? What is she up to? What is she eating in jail? Letitia. I don't think there's anything up with Letitia. Wild. And then also, oh man, there's something else that I wanted to talk about. Someone, let me see, it was in the chat. I haven't seen Donna at the airport footage yet. I started late, preferred not to watch it 2 times to catch up. So I'll watch it later and think of y'all. All right, Nicole. We'll have it up on the YouTube. The coworker stuff, I haven't been up to date with that. I just don't know what's going on. It's just kind of like, it's just, I don't know, a stall right now, right? They're fighting back and forth about the genetic genealogy stuff, whether or not court cameras should be whether or not court cameras should be permitted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I wonder when that's going to happen. But it's just been going a lot of back and forth with all that stuff. I do know that the house was finally demolished, though. I think against the family's wishes. I don't think they wanted the house to be demolished. But yeah, they demolished the house. No, that's all I know so far. But you know what I really want to take a look into? Aside from the Adelson stuff, I do want to take a look into the Karen Reed stuff. I don't know. Her trial's happening in like 2 months. The Karen Reed stuff sounds crazy. I think a lot of people think that she is perhaps set up. And I wonder if that's true, or if it's just the internet just kind of like reading headlines and going with it. But I don't know, man. There are some wild accusations out there, and I am very interested in parsing all that information. I can't wait. But I don't know. The Murdoch stuff is going to be really interesting as well. The evidentiary hearing. Well, actually, do I think it's going to be... I feel like because the judge yesterday has limited the scope of the questioning that the defense can do with Becky Hale and the jurors, I don't know if it's actually going to be interesting, actually. It might not be. It might just be whatever. I saw that. She got an applause walking out the courtroom. I saw that. I did. So, I don't know. I want to take a look at the Karen Reed stuff. I don't know where to start, though. But I do want to, I don't know, should we do that a different day? Because I do want to do the Wendy Adelson's interrogation. Should we do a little bit today, or what do you guys think? Hello, Hidden Existence. How are you doing today? Hello, first time catching it live. Hi. How's it going? Country Bumpkins versus Donna Adelson, 1-0. She was waiting for Edward Cullen to come and save her. Oh no, please. I completely forgot all about that. I feel like Rain remembers all the horrible things about the cases, and she'll just remind us about all the things. Like reminding us about Murdoch, you know, potentially running buck naked from the kennels to the house. Ugh. You you haven't followed the Karen Reed case at all, you don't know anything about it. It's crazy. I don't know. Her defense team thinks that she's being set up, and we don't really know what happened to her. I don't know. I can't wait to hear the evidence about the boyfriend. But apparently, I don't know. Where do we even start with this? I'll just give you like the very basic gist of it. So Karen Reed and her boyfriend, they went out drinking. They were bar hopping. They met up with another couple. And at some point, the other couple was like, hey, let's go back to my sister's house. And so they're on the way back to go to the sister's house. And then all of a sudden, I guess Karen Reed and the boyfriend start fighting in the car. They get into an argument. And there are two theories that are out right now. They got into the argument. The guy got out of the car and she ran him over and then she dipped out. His body was found next day in front of the house in the snow. The other theory is that she dropped him off. He went into the house and she went home and slept. However, they think that maybe he got into a fight with the family members at the house, maybe even got attacked by a dog because he had like scratches and stuff all over his body. It's like disputed whether or not they're scratches or animal bites, or if it's just like, I don't know, like just getting scratched from like fighting with humans, maybe. Maybe that happened. And then they dragged his ass outside of the house and just left him out in the snow. But the weird thing was that it was snowing very heavily that night. And the person that was plowing the snow did not see a dead body. It's possible maybe he just didn't see, wasn't paying attention, but he didn't see a dead body. It wasn't until Karen Reed came back to the house the next day. I think she was the one that discovered the bodies, right? The butt implant. No, stop. Not the sweaty butt prints. Oh God, no. Gotta do a DNA test on that. But I think Karen Reed was not able to get in a hold with her boyfriend. I think she was the one that came back to the house and discovered his dead body outside, right? So I think I have that right. I think I have it straight. I watched a recap on like Court TV and like Law and Crime and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It seems wild. And they're saying that like he's a police officer, by the way, or was a police officer. And the person's house that she was going over, they were also law enforcement as well. And so they're trying to say that like, oh, you know, the law enforcement's family are really close with the family that's being accused, and they're trying to cover it up and hide it, and they're trying to frame Karen Reed for everything. So I don't know. It sounds like a true crime mystery book or something like that. If the snow had covered him, the snowplow person wouldn't have seen them, right? Well, when Karen Reed discovered the body, I don't know if like there was a lot of snow on top of him, or was it like she was able to like spot him out pretty quickly? Because I think it was Karen Reed that found the body. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much information. It's just crazy. It's wild. I haven't looked at the arrest affidavit or anything yet, but I don't know if I should do a lot of should I do a lot of research, or when we watch the trial together, should we just go at it blindly? Like, what should we do? I don't know. We have a lot of cases that's kind of just like marinating. It's just like kind of in the ether right now. We're just waiting for them to happen. But man, what a wild year. And then also, if you guys didn't watch my video yet, Sarah Boone's trial has been pushed to May. It was supposed to happen, I think, like in 2 weeks, but it's been pushed to May now. Can you imagine walking to prisoner entrance? Mortifying, like somewhere you would never be. Karen Reed does sound, you think she sounds bonkers? I don't know anything about her. I haven't listened to her talk yet. I haven't listened to anything about her. Why does she sound bonkers to you? Y'all have to like give me the deets or something. Okay, so question. Should we do Wendy Adelson's interrogation a different day, or should we do it today? Because we finally have a version of the interrogation where the audio was synced, which I'm super excited for. But I don't know if we want to watch it today or if we want to watch like a different day. What do you guys want to do? Oh, also, I tried posting my video about, Mary Kay Letourneau. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Fuck her. I tried posting it because remember we were watching it yesterday and then YouTube got mad at me. I tried posting the snippet of it on YouTube, but they wouldn't let me. So they're like, no, can't post this. It's blocked. But I feel like other people have reacted to it, and then I don't know how they did it. The video is not blocked. No, I did not. I didn't follow the Maya Kowalski case. I watched bits and pieces of it because Peter Tragos like covered it. So I watched like some of his recaps on it, but I did hear about some sort of like jury misconduct or something. I don't know if it's I don't know. There was like jury misconduct, and then something about accusations about the jury like thinking one of the nurses or something was a Nazi, and then like the way they wrote their S's, or I don't know, it was like something weird like that. I was like, what? And I was like, okay, well, I don't know if I want to do a deep dive on this. Oh, I do want to watch this really quick though. This right here.
Well, some new documents that give us a little bit of a glimpse into Ruby Franke's children. We've been really trying to be respectful of the kids through this whole process because it's ultimately about them. It's been a few months now since Ruby and Jody Hildebrandt were arrested for child abuse. The two women have both pleaded guilty to multiple counts. The abuse just wasn't physical, though. Kicking, holding underwater, denying them food, binding them. It was really intense psychological abuse as well. Some stuff that we just gathered today from these filings.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Karen Reed was bonkers. Okay, but you think the case sounds bonkers. Okay, gotcha. Because I was like, wait a second, is Karen Reed crazy or something? Like, what do you know that I don't know? What happened? The video got cut off just when Mary Kay was about to share her wisdom about marriage. Yeah, you don't need to watch that. Okay, it's garbage. It's okay, you don't have to watch it. But my stream from yesterday is live now. They took it down and I had to like snip it out. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to like do a video like dedicated to that because, dude, I don't know, man. Just oh God, Mary Kay, just horrible, disgusting person. I feel so bad for Billy.
These are new from Kevin Franke's attorney, Randy Kester. He's asking the court for restitution from Jody for the kids, as well as an emergency restraining order to freeze Jody's assets until their request can be heard and determined. The reason why, they talk about the children have undergone the medical care and psychological assessments. The filing says in part, quote, the children will require long-term professional care, certainly extending beyond the time of sentencing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I was thinking of something else for restitution. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
And likely for many years thereafter. The order also argues Jody Hildebrandt should cover the costs for the Franke children treatment.
Did y'all see Jody Hildebrandt? She's trying to sell her house. Dude, I didn't know her house was worth like $5 million. I mean, maybe she just wants $5 million, but I didn't know she was living in like a fucking mansion. Jesus, I thought she was living 2 hours away from Vegas. Isn't it supposed to be cheap out there? $5 million. That's how much money she's trying to get selling her house. $5 million. I don't know if you guys read or watched my recap of Jody Hildebrandt's book, but there's like a part where she talks about how she got really angry at this man for lowballing her when she was trying to sell her home like a couple years back, and like her real estate agent had to like reel her in a little bit, but she was like pissed that she was getting lowballed. She's like, how dare he? I put in a lot of love into this house, a lot of effort, you know. I wonder if she's getting lowball offers right now because I mean, things happen in that house. So I wonder if she's like pissed off right now. Yeah, I went through like the house listing. The backyard looks super sick. Like it's like completely stone paved. She's got like a fire pit, maybe in a pool or something like that. Melissa Larson, what crime did this lady commit? I don't remember her. These two women? Are you talking about these two women? They're accused of child abuse. I mean, they already pleaded it, so their sentencing is going to happen next month.
Now, the filing also comes after our report about Jody Hildebrandt's home. You've seen the listing likely. It's in Ivins, listed over $5 million. Kevin's attorney says Jody obviously has the resources, has the real estate assets, has the financial accounts and other personal property, and that could be
Kevin, wipe her out clean.
Be used to pay for the children's care. The filing warns that if the court doesn't act on those assets, they might be liquidated and therefore unavailable. So a lot of this is preemptive, right, to make sure the funds don't just go away. I mean, you're listing that house here. It doesn't look that impressive.
I need to see this house. Let me pull it up.
From the street, the way that we have it filmed. But my goodness, there's a massive 10,000 square foot property with a 5-car garage and in-ground pool.
Ooh, 5-car garage. Holy crapperoo. Damn. Oh, I guess I've never seen like the top-down view of this. Damn, this does look like a compound. Wow. This is the living room. Flooring is ugly. That is ugly. Cool little fire pit thing. That's a cool view. Got the rocks right there. The little glass windows. Okay. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty luxurious. These lightings are ugly, though. Got the wooden cabinets. What is that, granite or some shit? Got the microwave, the oven. Damn, that's oh, God, that is ugly. What is this? Why did they, like, turn up the saturation like this? Why is the bed so purple? What is this carpet? Oh, boy. Oh, that is a nice shower. Okay, nice shower. I don't like these. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Damn it. I don't like the tiling right here. But okay, that's a nice shower. I like the bench too. Listen, having benches when you shower is great. Okay, you can sit down and stretch while you have the hot water pouring down on you. You can shave your legs. All right, I like this. You can shave your butt crack if you want. The pool. Okay, pool looks nice. You got a little hot tub there as well. Gee. Oh, look at the little doggo right there. Yeah, I don't know. There weren't that many pictures when I saw this. Wait, can we get more pictures? It's like on sale right now. Where are the rest of the pictures? Yeah, the decoration's horrible. Oh, and there was a picture of like the vault too. There was like a, do you guys remember how a lot of people were saying that like the kids were locked into the vault? Which turned out to be untrue. But there was a picture of the vault. Sorry, this is awkward. I'm gonna just go to my YouTube video because I'm pretty sure I showed all of it when I was doing this. Jody Hildebrandt book. Right here. What do y'all think this title? Oh God, I'm muting myself. Shut up. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find the website. Oh, by the way, did I tell you guys? I didn't tell you guys. So I tried to return the book back to Amazon. They didn't want it back. They just gave me a refund. They were just like, keep the money, okay? No, they're like, keep the book. So the book is still here. I still have it in my possession. Amazon didn't want it. I don't want to donate it because I don't want anyone else to read it. I can't donate to the public library. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I still have the book. I might have it for the rest of my life. I don't know. I feel weird like throwing away books. Or like, yeah, I don't know. Wait, hello? Corgi, pull up the picture. Hurry up. Okay. This is all, what is, I don't even know what this is. What is this? It's like a mini kitchenette with a microwave, and then there's a sink and there's a toilet there. Like, what is this? Is this like a mini prison or something? No, stop it. No Jody's buttocks, okay? I don't want to be thinking about Jody's buttocks, Murdoch's buttocks, okay? But I'm just so confused what kind of room this is. Are you guys confused? Oh, is this a safe room? Oh, but like, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Do you really need a safe room? I don't know, man. The toilet, I don't know. This is kind of a weird setup. Okay, I guess this is a safe room. 5 bedroom, 6 bath, 10,000 square foot. Is that inside the, yeah, I guess so. Listing photo shows an area of the home featuring a safe room, which was referenced in previous search warrants and reports. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she locked maybe people up in here. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, is this a safe room? Oh, this is still a safe room. I completely missed this. Oh, I mean, is it like steel enforced or something in case someone breaks into your house and you can just hide in here? I don't know, man. This is kind of weird. I mean, I've seen Panic Room before. Anyone ever seen Panic Room before? That's a classic movie. This looks nice. Oh, some Mormons are weird about the end of the world, but there's no, where are the goods? Where's the ramen? Where's the can of like Campbell soup? Chef Boyardee. It looks like those cabinets didn't really hold much. No, just to see, she got a fire pit right there. She got a little barbecue thing. Oh God, it looks so weird. Is that like your typical, you know, is that for show? You know how like when you watch those movies when they rob a bank, after you like put in the security code, you like turn it to open it? This is just for show. I don't know, it's like so weird. You saw a Panic Room, good movie? Yes. That movie was so annoying though. She has a massive food storage room. Oh, she does? I don't know. That's weird. Is this in the garage? Because there's like cracks up here and the wall looks kind of like crappy. I feel like we're in the garage or something right now. Yeah, that entrance looks really pretty. She's got a little waterfall thing. Damn. How much did she buy this house for? Oh, we could probably just look it up actually. How much did she buy this house for? Zelle? Or no, not Zelle. Is it Zillow? Zillow? 854 Tagu Court. Stupid name. Tagu. Oh, here it is. Let's look at the history. How much did she buy it for? Damn, property taxes. Oh, property taxes. Gross. I hate property tax. School districts 5555. Wait, where's the history? Isn't this supposed to where is it? Am I missing a huge chunk? Usually there's a chunk that shows you when the house is bought and how much you paid for it. Damn, it's 157 photos. Hold on. We can go through 157 photos of this? How nosy do we want to be? I like a safe like that one day. I don't know, man. They got an HOA. Oh, HOA is $700 annually. Oh, I thought it was monthly. Show more? No? Oh, okay. Sorry. Here it is. Listed for sale. Wait, hold on. Why is there barely any price history? I want to know how much she bought this house for. Damn, look at the property tax going up like this. They must have like renovated it or something. Hi, welcome. All right, let's look at the pictures. We got pictures here. Oh, that looks really nice. Yeah, the flooring is really ugly. Oh my God, wait, is this the same living room where her and Ruby Franke were filming the Connections video? Oh God, it is, isn't it? I think, didn't they film like right here? Like, oh, was it like right here and the kitchen was in their background? I don't know if she built it because if you look around the surrounding area, it seems like all the houses look very similar. Jeez. Damn, this shit's huge. It's a weird bathtub. Oh, look at this closet. I don't know, man. It's like this house is pretty ugly on the inside, actually. Like a lot of the wood and all that stuff, I don't know, looks really outdated. And yuck. And I don't know, like, I don't know who decorated this. Who staged the house? More bedrooms. Oh, this is cool. The kitchen island. Wait, is this a kitchen island? What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I think this is where they filmed their Connections video. Oh my God, this must be the basement. This has to be a basement, right? Also, it's so weird. Basements are not a thing in California. They don't have basements here. Jesus, where am I now? I'm so confused. Where are we? Well, this is creepy. Got the Harry Potter cupboard room right there. Reminds me of the house in the Rich Lady in Beef. No, that house was very fucking... Oh, wait, the ultra rich lady? I don't remember that house. I remember Ali Wong's house. I really like that style. Kind of like wabi-sabi-ish. It looks outdated, maybe 80s, 90s. Yeah. I don't like the style of it. I mean, the house itself is like nice and stuff, but the style, bleh. Damn, she even got a little slide right there. Slide, hot tub. Yeah, because look at this. Look at all these compounds. Oh my God, look at all those like solar on there. Look at all these compounds. And she has HOA fees. Oh man, imagine how far the kid would have to walk in order to go to another neighbor's house. Jeez. Betting is horrible. All right. Where were we at with what's her name again? Wendy Adelson. Looks like something JR from the Dallas series would have. Who's that? Hold on, how far? We got...
You probably have 30.
Just...
to Dan. I just can't be there. That's it!
benefit. And anyone else, if they inquire, just you can tell them any excuse you want. You can say, the police have asked me not to discuss it.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, duplicate. Wendy Adelson. We got Stop it. Stop it. Is there a setting that I can set where my videos won't autoplay when I'm streaming? So awkward. Yeah. It's so sad to have a house that could have been such fun place for children, but use them to cause pain instead. Shitty adults, man. Shitty adults. Where's the interrogation?
Very public on Facebook.
Facebook about like where he is when he's trying.
See, 427. I think we're like over here.
To anybody that something did happen, but
if I'm gonna call and cancel all my, like, I was supposed to be at a party tonight, like.
Oh God, Wendy. Okay, look, we found the synced version. I think we can do maybe like an hour of this. Let's watch an hour of this. Ooh, let's watch Wendy Adelson. Shout out to Deep Dive True Crime for. Did they sync this themselves? If so, bravo. That's very cool. All right, let's watch this.
Okay, I can't go. There's been an incident.
So I can just tell people I'm just not going to be able to be there. I'll talk to you later, and that's it. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
This transcript.
I don't want you not to have a support network of friends.
Yeah. Well, I will tell who needs to know, but like I don't. Under the bus.
Okay, I'm used to that.
Okay.
If you want, you can say the police have asked me not to discuss it.
Okay, we're here. The police have asked me not to discuss it. Simple as that. All right, guys. It's synced. We're here. Shout out to Deep Dive True Crime. Let's watch a little bit of Wendy Adelson's interrogation. And after this, we never hear from Wendy Adelson ever again. Like, she never speaks to the police. She's never interrogated again. She only speaks to the police, to the lawyer. So we are collecting a lot of information from this, okay? A lot of information. Hi, Christine. How are you doing today?
That's it. I swear I'm just blowing my nose.
You're all right.
Sarah, your job is very hard.
It is.
You have a very nice personality for it. Very calming.
Thank you for saying that. That's kind of how I sell myself sometimes on doing this.
It's really hard.
See, I feel like there's like two ways to look at it, right? It could be that she's just a really nice, complimenting person, or she's trying really hard to be likable right now in this very stressful situation.
Do you know Gwen?
Gwen Williams?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, I think you did a presentation at a Red Cross human trafficking.
Sure I did.
Yeah. Okay. Because
at Salvation Army?
Yes.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That was me.
I'm forward to
I
this a little
thought
bit.
so. Because when they were kind of telling me, you know, who I was going to be talking with, I was like, that sounds familiar.
So they had the boys there that morning, and that's why I like talked to them.
And I remember you talking about your boys actually too.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Sorry, under these circumstances.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a nightmare.
Manipulators often do that.
This isn't something that anyone plans on going through or wants to go through.
We were divorced. It wasn't good, but like, this is never something
Hey, go Lucky.
you would ever want to happen. I understand why I'm a suspect. I guess I'm not a suspect. I understand why you would think that I would do this, but
She said this like 4
not
times
you,
already.
but,
Right.
I'm just worried about the kids, and I'm so sorry for his family and for his children who are now going to grow up without a father. And I have no idea who would do this, and I feel like they're out there. And if they're capable of this, like, what's to keep them from going after the kids? Like, if they hate Danny, then why wouldn't they hate his children?
And you know, they're doing this investigation now to kind of figure out what happened.
He didn't do it to himself. There's no way he did it. He never really got depressed. He never got that sad. You know, like, he was a really positive guy. It wasn't him.
And you know, just because you guys are divorced, you probably know him very well, probably better.
I mean, I don't think law enforcement even entertained that it could have been him doing it to himself. But she keeps saying that. It's as if she's like saying, oh, he wouldn't do this to himself. He wouldn't do this to himself. Maybe she's trying to like also in a way put that into their minds. Like, oh, let's entertain that, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't know, Wendy. I feel like she's just saying way too much.
Than anyone else does.
Except for the last 2 years. Like, I don't know specifics of like...
Well, right, his personal life, but you still know his personality.
I do.
And, you know, personalities usually don't change very often, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna have a hard time not being sad in front of the boys. I need to tell them today, don't I?
I think you do.
Have you done this before? Doesn't
have
matter
I
if you've
told
done this before.
Have I told Shilp?
It's like I'm gonna have a hard time being sad in front of these boys, or not being sad in front of these boys, because I'm gonna be so excited and I'm sorry.
You know, I have not as young as your boys.
What do I tell them?
You know where your boys are at. You know kind of what you've talked to your boys. You know, and I know they're so young. You know, some parents have conversations about life and death and things like that, and some haven't at that age.
We had our first conversation about God.
Okay.
You can write a book about it.
Ever. And Ben was climbing into his car seat, and Ben out of nowhere says, "Mommy, I bet Amma knows a lot more about God than you do." And I said, "Well," I said, "different people have different beliefs about God." And so we get to the car, and Ben was like, "Is God a man or a woman?" I said, "Well, some people believe that he or she is an old white man with a long white beard."
Because it seems like to me, like she's in a very uncomfortable situation. And in order to relieve that uncomfortableness is by being all giddy and like, you know, kind of like laughing and like having these conversations with another woman that's there. Oh man, I think she's just trying to find ways to relieve like the stress and the tension and all that stuff.
And Lincoln, who's 3.5, said, "God is dead."
And Ben's your oldest then, and then who's your 3.5-year-old?
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
And I said, Lincoln, like I was like, it's like Nietzsche in the backseat. Like, I was like, Lincoln, who's still in diapers, but is having a sophisticated conversation about God. And I just was laughing and laughing, and they were asking such interesting questions, and I was answering them with like, different people think different things, and you know, but it was just our first time we ever had a conversation. Really, they talk about superheroes a lot, and so sometimes they'll joke, they'll fall over and be like, "I'm dead," and I say, "I really don't like it when you say that." And you know, they've talked about like animals being like he's dead, like on the ground, and they even quasi understand Lincoln's named after my grandmother, and whose initials are LJ, so his initials are LJ.
I think this be a little more.
He would say to my mom, who's still very heartbroken over the loss of her mother, he'd say to her mom, like, "Is your mommy dead?" And she'd say, "Yes, you know, you're named after him," and he'd say something like, "Well, is she in heaven then?" You know, like, so they have some fleeting concept of things like
I know heaven.
I mean, I don't know.
And let me just kind of back. I'm not sure what Investigator Isom kind of told you. You know that he's still alive.
No, I didn't know that.
He's
That's true. Wendy, he's not dead yet. The investigator said that, you know, he's probably not going to make it, but Wendy's already writing him off as dead. Dead. And she's like, I mean, I don't know if the investigator told you, but he's like kind of not, he's not dead yet.
Is he possibly going to make it?
I don't know the answer to that. I know.
He made it sound like he was gone. So does that mean that he might be okay? You don't
I
know.
don't think.
When he's like, oh shit.
From what it sounds like, I don't think he'll be
the same. Okay, but he might make it.
I don't want to give you that false hope.
I'm sorry. I just thought he was gone, and now I don't know what to tell. It's sort of a game changer.
I know, and that's why I was kind of asking you.
I didn't know that. He made it sound like he was gone.
I don't think it's good though.
I know I mean, that's sort of what he said, but I assumed he was saying that like euphemistically.
And that's
why
I'm kind of at, because I don't want to be misleading in this conversation.
Is there any way to find out if like, because if he might be okay, like I want to bring the kids to him so that they can.
And that's kind of stuff we'll talk about in a little, but let me ask him.
I just think that's different, right? Like, if he's not going to make it and he can see the kids one more time, then he should see them. So, is there, like, are we getting updates from the hospital?
Yeah, see, I feel like a lot of the things that she's saying now are things that she should have already said, like, in the very beginning. Like, oh my God, what's going on? What's the update? Who did this? Can we go see him? Is he still around? Is he still alive? You know, but, like, as she's, like, talking to this woman right here, she's realizing, oh shit, this is what my reaction is supposed to be. These are the questions that I'm supposed to ask. This is how I'm supposed to be like. So I think, I don't know, that's how I'm seeing this. I feel like these reactions are not very, they don't seem very genuine.
They have been, you know, they were at the hospital. Obviously, when, you know, something like this happens, they do go to the hospital.
How did this, so when it happened, did someone call the police because they heard a gunshot or something?
Now she wants to know how it happened.
How would they know to, like, did he call the police? How would they know to take him to the hospital?
I don't know the answers to all these, and I'm not, you know, I'm going to let, when Investigator Isom comes back in here, I'll let you kind of ask some of those questions.
Okay.
Okay. But I didn't want you to think, I'm sorry, I just didn't want you to think that he was
I thought he was gone.
And that's what I was getting from your conversation, and I didn't want it to be
if he's still alive, I need to make different choices. I want the boys to be with him. Well, I don't know. I mean, if he looks scary, then...
Right, and that's what...
Is that why? Does he look scary? Is that why?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Because I think that would be more traumatizing for the kids to see like something horrible. Right. I don't want them to.
And I will say, from a victim advocate perspective, I always recommend people not, especially young children.
They're so little. I mean, they could like. I want them to have. If it's gonna have to be memories, I want them to be good. Mm-hmm. Because their last memory would have been him taking them to school this morning. Mm-hmm. This morning.
I mean, at this point, he's already kind of erased from their children's mind, probably, you know? I don't know. Well, erased in a way where taking away his last name, changing the names here and there.
There's no reason for them to think that anything's going to happen to the boys right now, okay?
Okay.
And I just want you to know that there's no indications that...
But why would someone do this? Like, why wouldn't they just come after my whole family?
I do hear your concern. I do. I just want you to know, though, like, there's no... If there was an indication...
I mean, there's no indication some crazy person was gonna kill Danny, so why would they not think someone was gonna... Like, anything could happen, right?
From what I understood, that there was someone that was at the school.
They didn't find anyone like running away at the scene, did they?
I don't know that answer. Okay. I'm sorry. I know I'm giving you a lot of I don't know.
I know. I'd rather that than you make something up, but I just have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm sorry. Let me go see and try to talk to the investigator.
Her fake crying is pretty wild. Because I mentioned this in my other video, I feel like she would have been aggressive in asking who did it, how was it done, how did they shoot him, is he still okay? Like, I feel like it would be way more aggressive. I wonder what she's thinking right now. Yeah, I really do hope Dan's family are going to be able to spend more time with the kids.
Okay, I tried Lynn's office, and of course it's, she's a state worker at 4:30 on a Friday, so she wasn't there. I called
for my phone.
And no, they called me.
Did you tell Jen what happened?
No, I told her, I didn't want to tell her over the phone. I said, I'm sorry, I'm being cryptic. Something's happened with her ex-husband and she needs you here and we need help picking up the kids and you're free to go with her when she gets here. We'll work on car seats. They may be done doing what they need to do with your van on your mind, but anything to drink or snack, or I know you were at lunch, but...
Just some water.
Water? Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
You got somebody?
Yep, she's on her way.
Okay, where's she going?
She's coming here.
Okay.
And...
I'm trying to keep you informed as much as possible.
Thank you.
I'm trying to be in a bunch of places at once.
My grandmother once said you can't have your tuchus in two places at once. So it's hard
That's
to
true.
do.
That's true.
I'm losing my mind over here.
Okay, this is the thing. All
Like
right.
Wayne's a mastermind?
I'm my understanding. Okay, I'm going to give you the. Let me do it backwards because this will be easier, or not backwards, but the other way.
I don't know, because I could see her being the catalyst to this, like complaining so much to her family, but knowing that her family would do something, not like complaining and be like, oh, I didn't know they were going to do something. I think she knew that something was going to go down. Okay. I feel like they probably talked about it, but I feel like maybe the mastermind who like introduced, like maybe she wanted Dan Markel to be murdered, but she wouldn't say it explicitly to her family, but she complained about him so much that both Charlie and Donna were both like the masterminds behind it, the architects behind it. Right. And she just kept going along with it. I don't know. I could totally see that. I could totally see that. Because like when they say that she's the mastermind, I think of like her saying like, hey, Mom, Charlie, I want you to kill Dan Markel. Like, I want you guys to figure a way to get rid of this man out of my life. I don't know if I can see that. I could see her being a little bit more covert about it. and just saying that like, oh, Dan is the worst. He's trying to take my kids away. He's making my life miserable. Mom, Dad, I want to hang out with you guys, but I can't because I can't move down because of Dan and blah, 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 blah. Like just saying all this shit about Dan, right? And then Charlie and Donna, like it's kind of like Inception, right? Do you guys ever watch the Inception movie? It's like you don't directly tell the person to do something, but you give little hints here and there and have them think that the idea came out of their own, that they were the ones that, you know, incepted it themselves. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Whew.
Is he still alive?
Clinically, he's not going to live.
What does that mean?
He has a severe, yes, is a severe brain injury.
So much shudder in the head.
It's apparently there's too much damage to recover from it. Okay, that's why we need to get a hold of his
family.
Parents. Right.
I don't know what his I don't know if he has an advance directive or what he would have wanted. He once told me that he would want we joked, I said I would want to be like, if I have an advance directive, I do this kind of work, I run a medical legal partnership. Like, I once said if I ever was like brain dead, I would want to be like, I'd want the plug pulled.
Right.
And he said he would want all efforts made, like he would be cryogenically frozen. Like he wanted every single effort that could be made to keep him alive. I know that much.
My understanding, and that's what we'll have to get a hold of the family as soon as possible, but my understanding is there's irreparable damage. There's nothing that can be done. I mean,
she did go back to her family for 2 weeks before Dan Markel was murdered, and it's possible that like they could have just plotted it all up during those 2 weeks.
I'm not there. I wasn't there, but I understand from previous cases that the brain, his brain is damaged beyond repair. There's nothing that can be done for that.
Is he still alive? Should I bring the kids to see him?
No. He has severe.
Are you purposely asking these questions, Wendy?
I'm sorry, and I know this is tough, but I would not want my children to see.
Okay. Does anyone know if Wendy ever visits Dan at the hospital? Or any of the family members on her side? I know they're in like 7 hours drive, but I think they rushed her ass out of here, and he actually passed away the next day. Did she ever go see Dan Markel at the hospital? I don't know if I heard about that. We did. We watched Jeff Lacasse. Yeah, I posted that on my YouTube channel too. We did, but I want to watch this in when he goes up there to testify on the stand in Charlie's trial.
Okay, I just thought I got this inkling that maybe he was like still somewhat conscious, and I wanted him to get to be with them. If that.
No, you thought he was dead.
Okay.
You thought he was dead. You're already writing him off.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it is. Like I said, there's severe injury, trauma.
Okay.
All right.
Is there someone is there a doctor working on him, or are they just?
There's doctors at the trauma bay, the ER. I think he's been transferred to ICU.
Okay.
All right, and they'll have to make a determination about organs.
Oh my God.
And so forth.
Oh.
So, hence, hopefully we can.
Okay, the kids. Yeah, the kids.
All right, now let's talk about the kids. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I don't know who the contact person was. Was it one of the ladies that you were eating with?
No,
Hey, Paul.
I thought I wasn't supposed to contact them, so I didn't ask about those two because I thought it seemed. Anyway, I asked two other women I'm friends with.
Okay, that are familiar with the children.
Jane is who they got.
Does the daycare place have to be contacted to allow her to?
Fine, but I'm trying not to freak the kids out any more than necessary. So Lynn or Alan, her husband, Alan or Lynn would be the best choice.
You don't have a number by heart for them?
No.
Okay.
Here, let me go check with Joanna and see
Please.
where she got.
My thing is that let's let the.
My ex-husband caused me a lot of grief. I would never do something like that.
I know. And it's
so I understand why I would be the person you would think would do something. But
well, we have to work just as hard to eliminate.
It's
people.
fine.
Wait, is he even saying that she's what did he ask her? She keeps saying I understand if you think I'm the primary suspect. I understand if you think it's me. Like, why are you ratting yourself out so many times?
I want to figure out who this is because I'm honestly worried.
Well, let me ask you: if you found out that this was someone that you personally know, would that change your mind about what should happen to that person?
Ooh.
What should happen to that person?
For prosecution purposes.
Oh, that question threw her off guard. I'm sorry. I got to rewind it back a little bit. Oh, dude.
You understand exactly how we have to do things, and I haven't had to explain a lot of stuff, but really, I feel the need to. I really want you here.
Okay.
If you know, and you're not under arrest or anything like that.
I understand why you think I'm the primary suspect.
No, you're not the primary suspect. I have to work just as hard, whether you were or you're not.
Okay. I understand.
To show what your activities were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's put it this way. I think you're a straightforward person. And I think at this point, if you had anything to do with this, you'd have already told me.
Okay.
She kind of has been. She kind of has been.
So my thing is that let's let the...
My ex-husband caused me a lot of grief. I would never do something like that.
I know.
Oh, dude. The fact that, like, she's crying and then, like, she's, like, stopping her tracks.
Let's let the...
My ex-husband caused me a lot of grief. I would never do something like that.
I know.
Wait, what? What happened? The fuck? Where'd he go? Oh my god. What did I just do? Control Z, Z. What happened? Hello? Why did it just black out like that? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what happened. Everything's trying to give me a headache today.
A lot of grief. I would never do something like that.
I know. And it's
So I understand why I would be the person you would think would do something, but
well, we have to work just as hard to eliminate
it's
people.
fine. I want to figure out who this is because I'm honestly worried.
Well, let me ask you, if you found out that this was someone that you personally know, would that change your mind about what should happen to that person
About what should happen to that person?
for prosecution purposes?
No.
Is there any way that you would think
if
somebody
tried to kill my ex-husband, they should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
regardless of who it is?
I mean, it would be different if I thought it were my brother, but I don't think it was my family. Anyone outside my immediate family, that's a tough one.
Okay.
But I don't think my immediate family did this, so...
Wendy! Oh my god. Wendy! You are the one who's just... She's the one who's fucking everything up, okay? I'm glad she is too. I'm glad she's fucking everything up. Wendy! She keeps bringing up her brother. She keeps bringing up her brother. Listen, it's the inception, okay? She's trying to tell the detective, my brother didn't do it. It wasn't him. It wasn't my family. It was none of them. I wasn't involved. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Oh no. Hi, Storm. I think we need to have a counter of how many times Wendy brings up her being a suspect about her brother Charlie. Like I feel like she just keeps bringing it up. It's like wink, wink. We're not involved. Wink, wink. Oh, the ads are coming on in. I made the ads very non-aggressive on Twitch. I think before they used to be like 3 minutes an hour, I think. Now it's like, what, 30 seconds an hour? Oh, my goodness. Wendy! Oh, God.
If it's anybody else, yeah.
Okay. Would you think that this guy Charlie would even be capable of doing something like this?
No.
It's just talk.
He's the Joker.
Okay. All right. Based on the fact that the clock is already ticking, all right, and we have to do as much work as possible up front. That's why I want you to stay here, if at all possible.
Okay.
But you're these children's mother, and if they have somebody,
You can't freak them out, you know? Like,
nobody's gonna freak them out.
I know, I'm just saying, like, my kids, like, they're already gonna have to deal with so much. Like, they're gonna wonder where I am, and the best thing would be Lynn and Alan, to have them hang around with them. My friend Janine, I was with 2 women. One of them is they're both doctors, but one of them has kids that the boys are friends with. And so, like, he could go over their house. They could go over their house and spend time. I don't want them like, where's mommy? What's
Mommy's
going on?
busy. Mommy busy. Can't come here right now.
Oh, dude, I wonder if she's like, dude, I'm fucking this up. I need to get the fuck out of here. She's like, oh, I don't want my kids to be like, where's mommy? So maybe I should go pick them up myself. Like, I feel like she doesn't want to say it because it might make her look like a suspect even more. But she's trying to say it like implicitly. Where's mommy? They're going to freak out. They need mommy, you know? Like, I think she's trying to be like, oh, she's trying to get the detectives to be like, oh, hey, like, you know what? Actually, why don't you just go pick them up? You go pick them up. Like, I think she's trying to get out of this interrogation because she knows she's fucking up.
Yeah, that sounds right. Uh-huh.
Do you want...
It's like a whole cast of characters. You get Jane from 1 Million Bones.
each other every time in school, right?
They have Ben's a July birthday, Lincoln's October, so they may end up a little more space.
Okay. So like have because July he'll probably be like the young baby in classes.
That was
he'll be the older.
That's what we were supposed to talk about this morning, is like whether Ben should start kindergarten or go to kindergarten twice, or what he should do. And then he didn't call me back, which was weird.
She just called Donna, and I feel like it's like one of the most fakest reaction ever.
Are you thirsty?
Yeah.
Let me see if I...
Is it Joanne or Joanna?
Joanna.
She said she was going to bring some water.
Okay. We're kind of all running around.
I guess this is a very different version of me you saw on the stage speaking versus having this. Thank you for that.
Okay, Jody.
Yes, that this is an acceptable version given the circumstances that have been.
I just keep picturing the kids and what I'm going to tell them.
And from what I understand, Lynn's here.
Lynn's here?
Yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and have her go pick up the kids.
Can I just like get a hug from her?
When she calls Donna, oh man. When did she call Donna? When did we get to that part? Hey, have you auctioned off those like snot farms? Or snot pile farms? Why is it? I think it's still thinking of farmer or sowing her seeds. If you auction that off, someone might buy it. Better than Dippolito? I do think she's better than Amber Heard. I think she's way better actress than Amber Heard if she's acting. I think Amber Heard did a really bad job. I don't think Amber Heard's a good actress. She like reeks of like villain. Reeks? Am I thinking of reeks? Reeks.
Does she know what's going on?
Do all of them know what's going on? I think I know that he's been seriously injured. I don't...
Hi, honey. Oh, dear. Oh,
Is this a friend? I wonder what the friend thinks now. Do we have any updated interviews from her friends?
I'm sorry, I needed to call you.
Okay, sweetie.
Did they tell you?
They didn't tell me. I know.
Are things on the news?
It is on the news, but I don't know anything. I know there was a shooting in Denny's block this morning. That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Oh dear, oh, honey. You know how he is?
He's not good, Jade.
Really?
Oh, this is Jade McPherson. Oh, Jeff Lacoste is talking about Jade McPherson.
I was driving up the street and I saw like the tape and I just thought, oh, maybe there's like an electrical outage or something. Like I saw the street blocked.
So
I was driving into town.
Oh, here she goes, giving information again. All right, let's get the recap. Tell us about the electrical tape. Or sorry, tell us about the tape and the electrical work.
Like an electrical outage or something. Like I saw the street blocked.
So
I was driving into town. I was running errands. I was meeting some friends for lunch, and I drove up Trescott because it's the shortcut. And so I drive up Trescott, and I see the tape, and I was like, I guess there was like an electrical outage. Cause
I like how she's explaining it's the shortcut. She's trying to explain everything away again, just for the lady that's sitting next to her right. Oh, I went this way because it's a shortcut.
Sometimes we'd have trees that would fall or whatever, and so I turned around and didn't make anything of it. I was at lunch with two friends, and the officer shows up. And I've been here since then.
And you don't have a phone?
Well, I had a phone. I gave them.
Well, I mean, Wendy's definition of a shortcut is just taking the long way. That's all.
I said you can search my phone because maybe they can like find something useful on it.
We have to go through a lot of these steps, and as I was explaining to her, it's just as much effort to go through the steps to exclude anybody that could possibly be involved.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So we have her phone as soon as it's apparently taking a little bit longer than normal, and as soon as we get done with the phone, she'll get it back. So but the main thing I was concerned about is the kids need to be picked up on Friday.
Right. And so when I came and they said they'd spoken to the Grossmans, I was like, I'll get the kids. I'm a social worker. I've picked up kids that don't know me before, but I think especially given this.
I gave them your name and Lynn's name and said, I think like Alan and Lynn have done it.
Got a lot of stuff going on.
No, certainly it's not the most important thing.
No. I saw her shivering, and I kept thinking I'll go out and find out if they had a bunch of them. They had a bunch of them, but I don't know what's still available.
So what do you mean he's not good? What do you know about this?
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Oh my God. Really?
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna tell the kids.
Let's put that on.
That would be great. Thank you.
Thanks.
You really know that? You know that?
Man, does Jade McPherson, does she ever talk about this? Well, that's her. I wonder what her thoughts now. I wonder if she's still friends with Wendy. Jesus.
What's that? I'm sorry.
You know that they don't think he's going to make it through this? Oh, really?
He's not going to make it.
And he's a TMH right now?
I was asking because I thought maybe he would, and I wanted I wanted the kids to go with him, and like he was okay.
Okay. Oh God. I know, but I mean,
There's no family here.
girlfriend, anybody come down? Nothing?
Amy, I don't know if Amy knows yet. I don't have Amy's phone number.
Amy's on Facebook.
I'll contact her later.
She's on Facebook. I mean, she can be found.
Yeah. I was thinking of one more thing. This is really tangential, but his friend I told you about, Matt Price, his wife's brother was killed. So if you're going to call someone first, Matt's going to lose it. So
I don't intend on calling Matt. I just need to have the background on different associates and friends and so forth. You know, my objective is to find out who did this. So based on what you've told me, I'm going to take that information, compile it with other information that other investigators have worked on, and we'll see where it leads.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying anybody that you told me about is any way involved.
Is there any sign of stuff being stolen from the house?
I can't discuss that.
Okay.
You see, Jane is asking the right questions. All right. She's asking the right questions. She's like, how is he? What happened? Is he okay? Do you know who's involved? Oh my God, are the stuff stolen? She's asking the normal questions. Wendy, on the other hand, it's because I feel like she already knows the answers to a lot of this, and that's why she's not answering them questions. Jade is asking the questions. Oh, is there any signs of things being stolen? Like, was this a robbery? What's up?
So.
But you are discussing that you don't think he's going to live. I mean,
I'm telling you a fact that I know he's not going to live. He's not going to live.
Hey, yo, Wendy, Jane's making you look bad.
So,
Is he dead now?
Send Jane away.
well, we already discussed that with her. Is he has enough injury that's traumatic enough that he's not going to be able to recover from it.
Did Lynn already go get the boys?
What's happening right now is Lynn's on her way here. She doesn't have.
Like if you,
It's, I mean,
just so that she, like because she's gonna be that, like, what if she can't then drive and go get the boys? Like,
okay, but let me just say to you, I didn't know anything when I came here. So my husband Googles and says there was a shooting on Trescott Drive this morning at 11.
I got a call from
So-
my like real estate agent who heard something.
So I know that I didn't know why I was coming here, but anybody with more sense would have known that.
John told you that?
Yes.
When you told him you were coming here?
No,
or-
they found John. Interestingly, they found John's cell phone number.
They found me eating lunch. I don't know how that happened. I'm fascinated still.
have ways of finding
Yeah, it's interesting. So they called my husband's cell phone, and he's like, here she is. Talk to her. And they said you needed me at the police department, so I came.
Right.
It was not a.
What did you think I needed you for?
I wasn't thinking it was good news, but I didn't. My thought was that Danny had probably assaulted you. That was my thought.
I think that was Lisa's thought when she's like, I heard there was a shot on Trescott,
So-
and so I hope you're okay.
So
the
that.
realtor.
Yeah.
So that was my. But this.
No, I don't think when the realtor called to leave that voice message, I didn't get the feeling that she was saying it because, oh, are you okay? Because did he hurt you? Did he assault you? I felt like she was just like, hey, like I heard something happen. Like, I don't know if I'm overthinking it, but just letting you know. Like, I don't know. I didn't get the feeling that like she was calling because she was afraid that Wendy had been hurt by Dan Markel. I don't know. Did you guys get that feeling from the voice message?
Scenario, which is now not seeming real to me. It
Yeah,
didn't
well,
seem
me neither.
like was not what I
Me neither,
what I
but
thought of.
I just keep picturing the kids.
Right. No. So there's no point in doing that. Don't do that. So
When Lynn gets here, I'm going to just ask her to take the kids to her house. Would that be
Instead of my
reasonable?
house?
I think
Would that
that's
be
much
more
better.
reasonable?
Is that better? She has a TV. They can watch TV.
yeah,
I know, but they've
Yes.
been
Oh
there
god, she's got a TV. You know, my kids, they might break it.
before.
A bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
they're
them
very
there.
comfortable there.
They
Take
have
them
children of their own.
They've got 4 kids. They're grown, but
Take them there. Take
Okay,
them there.
yeah.
'Cause-
I'm going to go make sure that I don't miss her.
okay.
Thank you.
Lynn Grossman, right?
I am losing my shit.
Well, that would be appropriate. I think you should do that. I think if you don't do that, then that's
Jane,
not right.
who would have done this?
I have just
And
one
are they
idea.
going to come after my kids? Or me? Who's next?
Is Jeff this much of a lunatic?
I didn't even think of Jeff. I hope to God not.
May I ask who Jeff is?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you know Jeff didn't do it. Oh, come on. You know it wasn't Jeff.
I think Wendy's been seeing a guy called Jeff
Who's a friend of Jane's. And
who's jealous.
yeah.
Are you still currently seeing him, or just something you kind of
Well,
let taper off?
it's been a bad week.
Okay.
Yeah, Jane and I actually went for a walk together.
And to be clear, Jeff Lacoste said that it's not like he was like jealous. It was because he found out that Wendy was like cheating on him. Like she was seeing other men and she was hiding it and he would confront her. And I don't think it's just your typical like, oh, I'm just jealous because you're talking to your coworker right there, your male coworker. It's just like, no, it's because you're cheating on me and you're seeing other men behind my back and I caught you seeing a guy at a coffee shop and you wouldn't tell me who it was. Oh, man.
Tuesday? Wednesday? Earlier this week.
But you've taken a 1 week break from
I took
Jeff.
a 1 week break from communication with Jeff to figure out what to do.
Okay.
Because we've been dating for like
A year.
9 months, like 10 months a year.
And when you use the word dating to you, that's my boyfriend, or is it more of just dating, like the casual? Okay.
Yeah.
No, like he was my boyfriend and involved with the kids, and I mean, yeah. And we had kind of a fight recently.
Oh, dude, that's so hard. Okay, let me try my best, Kay. This is Wendy Adelson. Okay. She was married to a man named Dan Markel. They had 2 kids together. They had a very nasty divorce. She wanted to move her and her kids 7 hours away from Dan Markel to be closer to her family in Miami. And so all of a sudden, her husband gets murdered. her husband gets murdered. And so far, there has been 2 hitmen that have been convicted. There's been a woman who sort of hired the hitman, but the woman that was hiring the hitman, that's this woman's brother's ex-girlfriend. So the story is that her family hired a hitman to kill her ex-husband. That way, her and the children could move closer to be with the rest of the family in Miami. Oh, in the context of this interrogation, so this is the day that her husband was shot. She's brought in, and not because they thought she did it or she was nearby or anything like that, but they just want to bring her in for an interview and just ask her some questions. And so that's where we're at right now. But there has been some really interesting things going on with this interview. Out of nowhere, she mentioned that, my brother did jokingly say that it was cheaper to buy a TV than hire a hitman. And so the cop's like, the fuck? So you think your brother could have? Oh, no. My brother would never do anything like that. He just makes a lot of distasteful jokes. But then she would bring up her brother again and again. And the cop's like, well, what if your family was involved? Whoever did this, you think they should be prosecuted? She's like, yeah, of course, the full extent. Okay, well, what if it's your family that's involved? Well, that might be a different story. It's basically her self-snitching herself and her family. We're trying to determine whether or not she's really involved. There's a lot of red flags about her that points to her being involved. A lot of people do think that she's involved, and perhaps even the mastermind of this. I think it's possible that she could have been the inceptor, okay? She's the one who, in her mind, wanted to get rid of her ex-husband, but she didn't want to say it, explicitly to her family. So she's going to say some things like, oh, he's ruining my life, or I can't do this, I can't do that, I want to be closer to you guys, to the point where maybe her brother, who's very protective of her, and the mom, who is super obsessed with her life, will intervene and be like, hey, let's just kill him. Fuck it. Let's just fucking kill him. He's ruining your life. Let's just fucking kill him. So we're trying to figure out if she's involved in this. We have some red flags, though, because I think one of the major red flags that I have about Wendy, not only is she bringing up, her being a suspect and her brother and the TV thing, she's willingly giving this information to the police, okay? But the day of the murders, the day of the murders, which is today, she made an errand. She went to go pick up liquor. She went to go meet up her girlfriends at a restaurant. But the route that she takes is a very weird one. So instead of going straight, let me get a notepad, okay? Instead of going, not a notepad. What's the other one called again when you draw? Artwork? Paint. So her track kind of looks like this. And this is her house. This is some liquor stores that are near her, okay? This is the restaurant that she wants to go at. So instead of just going like this, okay? Her ex-husband's house is all the way down here, 13 miles away, okay? 13 miles away. Instead of going straight like that, she takes this other fucking route. Colors, okay? She goes all the way down this way, and she sort of tries to drive by the house, but she couldn't. She said she made a U-turn because she saw tape. It was taped off. So she's like, oh, maybe something bad happened. Maybe a tree fell. So she said she took a U-turn or something. And then she goes to a liquor store that's here or wherever. And then she ends up going back all the way up here to where she's supposed to go. So she keeps telling people that I took a shortcut. It's you took a shortcut, but ma'am, you had 2 liquor stores that were right here. Your destination is right here. Why the fuck did you go all the way down this way? Why? We don't get a good explanation for that. She has testified and she has been asked about that, and she doesn't really give a good answer. So it is suspicious to all of us that she drove by the crime scene. And not only that, her children were in custody of the husband at the time, or not in custody, but they have shared custody, right? The children were in the care of the husband during that time. So if you drove by your old neighborhood near your old house and you saw there was police tape, wouldn't you be like, holy shit, what the fuck? Are you guys okay? Are the kids okay? Wouldn't you be texting or calling your husband? Wouldn't you be Googling the news? Wouldn't you be like checking the neighbors app to see what's up. She didn't. She just made a U-turn and she just fucking dipped out. And then not only that, they were saying that like, well, if you drove up that close to see the police tape, you would have realized it's the crime scene. You would have saw the marked vehicles, the police vehicles. You would have saw other law enforcement vehicles, like maybe the medic stuff. And so it's kind of weird to us that you drove up to the tape and you just thought, oh, maybe a tree fell. So that to me is like the most suspicious. I think if we didn't have her driving by it, I might be iffy whether or not she's involved. I think that's like the strongest argument against her, but I'm continuing to watch more to see maybe she did drive by and maybe she really didn't think of anything and maybe she really is a little bit stupid. I don't know. I'm still watching, but I feel like there's a lot of red flags about her. A lot of red flags. Steve says, for her birthday present, I took my wife to an orchard. How do you say orchard? And we stood there looking at trees for half an hour. I don't think it was an Apple Watch she was expecting. Wait, what? For her birthday present, I took my wife to an orchard and we stood there looking at the trees for half an hour. I don't think it was the Apple Watch she was expecting. Stupid. Okay, 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. This is why you don't drive by the crime scene. Why would you drive by the crime scene? It's as if she wanted to be, I don't know. You know how like serial killers will drive by the crime scene again because they want to see what type of effect their work had. Okay. They want to see all the police tape, all the police scrambling around. It like gives them like a sense of satisfaction and pride. So maybe she was getting a kick out of it, you know, assuming that she knew what was going on. But that's where we're at with Wendy Adelson.
And he's been trying to get back together, and I didn't know if I wanted to, and so he actually, the morning that I gave that talk, my boys were there and Jeff was watching them, so I could give the talk. Like Jane, do you think I have to tell them about him?
I think you have to tell them about him because
hi, lady.
That is the only,
God forbid.
The only thing that I can imagine related to you, related to Danny, would be
the only thing I could come up.
Yeah, and then also, I feel like Jade McPherson is doing what any normal, typical person would do, right? She's like trying to offer up like different, like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's whatever. I think Jeff Lacoste was a little bit miffed at her for bringing his name up, but I mean, she's like the friend, and she's like, well, I don't know who else would, be tied to both you and Danny at the same time. Could be like a jealous ex-rage thing, right? But it's kind of interesting how, I don't know. I feel like this, to me, seems more genuine than whatever's going on over here.
Was like his girlfriend Amy is recently divorced, separated, not really divorced.
Sure. So either of those people,
like the jealous boyfriend types, like what if the ex-husband?
Right, totally. And you know that this divorce has been very stressful, and Jeff has been very stressed out by the stressfulness of your divorce.
I'll tell them this, right? Like, can you tell them?
And when investigator Isom comes back, you guys can just, say, and he'll ask all the questions that investigators ask that I don't think of very often because I'm a victim advocate and I don't think of things.
I think you do have to tell about him.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You weren't
not telling on purpose.
No, I'm sure.
I wasn't thinking of it. I just kept thinking, like, who in the world
is he? Someone that has, access to.
He's a professor of social work.
Okay.
He's
right.
former
Chill, guys. She went to Amherst School of Fine Acting.
military.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't think about this guy as like, oh, there's the kind of guy.
Right.
I mean, I would more just as like say that maybe you did this.
Right.
It's just relationally, he's jealous.
Right.
Okay, so I think the internet say that Wendy was trying to frame Jeff. I don't think Wendy was trying to frame Jeff. I don't think that even came across her mind. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that because I think a lot of people said that like, oh, even the hitmen were driving a vehicle that was like similar to Jeff's. It's like Prius versus what the fuck was Jeff driving, like an old ass like Ultima or something like that, or like a Nissan Sentra. I don't know. It was like some old ass car. I don't know. I don't get the feeling that Wendy was trying to set up Jeff. From what I'm watching right now, right here, I think what she was trying to do was set up her family.
Something is bad. This or that. I'm just assuming that this isn't true for the moment, but I guess that's not so.
And you have to look at it this way. Telling them this, if anything, will help them disqualify Jeff.
Right. That's important to do.
Yeah, of course. Do you want to give them his number?
I don't. I mean,
So
I can give them.
They have
I
my
give them-
phone, so-
they certainly have a ton of stuff from him. So
Oh yeah, like she was trying to throw suspicion at she said like Dan Markel, you know, didn't get along with people, and then she brought up like Dan Markel's girlfriend had like a divorce recently, maybe it's him. But I don't think she was trying to frame Jeff Lacoste. Maybe later on after like Jane brought up Jeff Lacoste, maybe she tried to pivot towards that, but I didn't get a sense that she was like trying to like she was a mastermind behind trying to pin it on Jeff Lacoste. Right? Wait, hold on. Let me think. Oh, I gotta think about Jeff Lacoste's interview. What did Jeff say? Jeff said that Wendy knew his schedule. Jeff said it would have looked bad because he was also leaving from that area that same day. Jeff said that Wendy, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm trying to think what else Jeff said. Because I think when I listened to Jeff's interview, I was like, oh shit, it kind of does sound like maybe Wendy tried to set him up. But I don't know, watching this interview, I don't know if I get a strong feeling anymore. I don't know if I get a strong feeling. I mean, the timing of her breaking up with Jeff is kind of weird. It could be coincidental, but it was kind of weird. And then also, I think if anything, I think she was really just trying to set up her family, because she even told Jeff and the TV repairman about Charlie, saying that like it's better to buy a TV than hire a hitman. I don't know. I don't know. She's doing a way better job than AH. Yeah, I think AH was not very good. Wendy, on the other hand, I think she does a pretty decent job. And then Wendy does a pretty decent job at getting people to try to like her. Or she'll make like these like jokes here and there, get people to laugh. She'll start laughing. And I feel like a lot of us were just like, we can see through that. But I don't know. I think she does a way better job than AH. AH was just very like, it was like a psycho. I don't know. What would you call her, a sociopath or a psychopath? It was like someone that was it was like someone who was like robotic, trying to be human when she was on the stand. That's like the sense that I got from her. She was like, she was like trying so hard to be human. It was just like, oh God, like, no, this is not working because you're just like a robot or something. What did the repairman say? Well, so the day that the murder happened, there was a repairman from Geek Squad came to repair her TV. And she was like, oh, you know, I told the repairman that, you know, my brother said it would be cheaper to buy me a new TV than to hire a hitman. It's like, why are you spreading this to so many different people? She told her sort of ex-boyfriend this. She told the TV repairman this. Like, she's just offering all this information up. She told the investigator this.
Googled.
Maybe she don't want to be implicated anyway. She for sure doesn't want to be implicated in any way, for sure. But I think she's doing a horrible job at that.
So you Google Trescott shooting, and what do you see?
Just that, you know, police investigate shooting on Trescott Drive.
And it's on the news.
And unfortunately, the media here tends to get places, and they can't really.
Oh man, if we can get Donna and Charlie's, okay, probably not Charlie because he already had his trial, but if we can get like Donna's like internet history from back then, I seriously doubt it. But like, what if Donna was spamming Trescott shooting to see if anything would pop up? Like, oh, did the shooting happen yet? Oh, I wonder what happened. I wonder if she kept like spamming that before she was officially given the news about Dan Markel. Dude, that would be crazy if we get that from her internet history. No, not a VCR repairman. It's a TV repairman. Did I say VCR?
From being outside.
How often is there shooting in like northeast Tallahassee, right?
Trescott Drive, not so often.
This is what I can't figure out. How did he get to the hospital? Like, did he call 911?
No, a neighbor, according to WCTV.
Why didn't you ask the police this earlier?
Here.
And this should be said, the police department won't release his name until they notify
the family.
And that being in Canada puts a little bit more of a wrench into our notification because it's a little bit more difficult to do internationally. But we're in the process.
And there's really, his injuries are really terrible.
The police got notified because a neighbor. Is it a picture of the house? Oh my God! You can see the car. You can't tell it's our house.
Well, yeah, right. You can't tell it's not your house. It certainly appears to be a house like your house.
And they say the 2100 block of Trescott Drive it must be still blocked off. I bet it's gonna be blocked
Who
off
knows?
for a while.
It's certainly a crime scene, obviously a crime scene.
But it's like a thorough, I mean, a lot of
I
people
know,
use
I
that
know.
as like a drive-through.
Now, this other people obviously know about this. Danny did show up places today.
When he should have said she was taking a shortcut. Listen, I was on my way to Blockbuster and then I had to go to Circuit City afterwards. Okay, I had to return some things. All right, this is the shortcut that I know.
I don't know that he had anywhere to show up today. Did he?
Yeah.
Like, did you know? Because like it's summertime, he works from home.
Oh, yeah, that triggers me actually. I hate it when people are rubbing my back when I'm nauseous. Listen, when you're rubbing my back when I'm nauseous, when I'm sick, it feels 10 times, a million times worse. Stop it. Don't rub my back. Don't pat my back. Okay, I hate it. Don't do it.
Right?
Right, but there are people, but you know, imagine if any of us fall off the grid from 11 o'clock this morning, any colleagues,
That had a meeting or whatever,
right,
yeah.
all of the stuff he does over phone.
Right. Well, he and I were supposed to talk about where Ben was going to school, and it was very unlike him.
Why are they talking about? I'm so confused. Why are we talking about this right now? Dude, he's like barely hanging on to his life.
I was the one who had to call him. So like he called early this morning. I had a repair guy at the house, and he called early this morning, and I left a message, and then I called him back. I have the phone record. He called at like 9. And he told me he went to Premiere. So he says, I don't know, like, I think he went straight from dropping off the boys to go to Premiere. And then he said, I'm going to do an exercise class that gets out at 10:15 or 10:30, and then we can talk after that. You remember how I had a voice thing? Like, I hadn't talked to him. He was like, I know your voice is bad. Like, is today work? And he said we could go for a walk at the law school, or we could talk, like, and I have this message on my phone from him, which is why I said to the officer, there's no way he did this to himself. Like, 0 chance that he shot himself. You know Danny.
I think there's 0 chance.
0 chance.
Danny would kill himself.
Yes, 0 chance. Like, someone did this to him. So he had plans that we would.
I mean, alive isn't his heart's beating, but like technically, no. He's like on life support.
Like, I mean, he said this at 9, like, we'll take a walk, we'll figure this out, we'll talk about
which
school.
is so sad.
And then I called him at like 11:45 or so and left a message. And that was, I thought weird, but I thought whatever. Like,
I remember, I always thought like when you're on life support, I don't know, because I guess like when you watch TV, right, and people do CPR, you're just like, oh, they just come back to life, like CPR, easy. Life support, they might wake up again. I didn't realize that like for, I don't know, especially for dogs, like when I was going through this with like Steve, my little corgi, I didn't realize that like when you do CPR, like, yeah, their heart may be beating again, but the chances of them actually like being like their brain being alive is like very low. I didn't know that because I was like, yeah, just fucking do CPR. What are you talking about? Because you know they have to sign this form where it's like, oh, do you want to resuscitate them? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, resuscitate them. No shit, I want them to be alive. Yeah, I didn't know when like you do CPR, like you have like not a good chance. I mean, unless you're human, I think humans have a better chance of being brought back. But like with dogs, it's like pretty low. And then also like being put on life support. I don't know. That's like a hard thing. I'm like, oh, just, yeah. I mean, if their heart is beating, keep them alive. But I didn't realize that like, I don't know, sometimes your brain could just like be dead. I don't know. It's like super sad.
And you probably thought, oh, good. I don't have to talk to him. But I was really anxious about speaking with him and having this be a contentious issue about where's our kid going to go to school.
Oh my God.
And I didn't hear from him, and I didn't think too much of it. I just thought like, well, he'll just call me later. And then at around noon, I had lunch plans at 1, and I was supposed to go to a friend's engagement party tonight, and it's called a Stack the Bar engagement. So I went to go find bourbon. So I went to drive to ABC Liquors, and I went to go through Trescott, and it was blocked off. So I went around, and then I looked for bourbon, and then I got gas. That's why I was trying to show the officer, like, I have receipts from all these things, but I don't know if it matters if they're at noon. I mean, obviously, like, I would be one of the...
Yeah, I think for dogs, it was like, sorry, when I say like better chance, it was like humans, if you were doing it in the hospital, they have like a 20% survival rate. But for dogs, I think it was like, I don't know, it was like 1, 2, 3%. It was like very low, like very, very, very low. However, if you're doing CPR while they're like in the middle of like surgery, like if they're like anesthetized, they have a higher chance of living actually than if they just went into like cardiac arrest. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, so sad. Oh, that whole thing with like having to like unplug your loved ones and all that. Like, I don't know, that's the saddest thing ever. I feel so bad for Dan Markell's family because that's obviously a decision that they had to make the next day.
people that they would think did it.
Also, they charge you every time you do. I didn't know you get charged per CPR. When I looked at my vet bill, I was like, oh, what the fuck? They charge every time they do CPR to your dog. What?
It's really the most contentious relationship with
Steve,
Danny
I miss you, Steve.
that anyone has.
Yeah.
You know, but
they swabbed my hands.
Well, fair enough.
Gunpowder.
They should.
They asked me if I'd washed my hands since noon, and I was embarrassed to say I hadn't. I don't remember when I last washed my hands.
Oh, man, Wendy. Oh, Wendy. I don't know, man. I don't know. We are getting some yikes vibes from Wendy. I feel like, if anything, I don't know. I feel like she's kind of happy and giddy that Dan Markel has already been pronounced as someone who may not be able to make it back alive. I don't know, man. I feel like she's kind of like, yes.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, I think Jeff is somebody that they should talk to. And I don't know of anyone else.
They were asking, like, does he have gambling debt? And I'm like, the only person he owes money to is me. Like, there's no one he's a straight shooter, right? Like, he's not an alcoholic, he's not a gambler, he doesn't have a sex addiction, he doesn't, he doesn't have any, like, weird stuff going on in his life.
No, he's a difficult guy, but he's not.
That's what he was saying. He's like, is there anyone that hates him? And I'm like, he's difficult, but he's difficult in, like, an ivory tower kind of way.
He's not liked, but he's not.
He's not liked, but he's not hated.
Certainly not, and he has people who love him.
How do the students feel? Like, is he, like, are law students receptive to him? Like, oh, this is great.
I think there's some that really like his method, and there are a lot who don't like him at all.
So you say he's more disliked?
He's a very abrasive guy.
Does he challenge you, kind of? Would that be a good?
He's challenging. He loves to argue, so he's fairly elitist. So, like, the students,
very elitist. Oh, my
students
goodness.
felt like put down by him a lot,
Okay.
and so they feel like insecure. But again, we're not talking about like hateful and awful. We're talking about like difficult,
Right.
Right. And he has colleagues who really don't like him.
But not enough.
But this is a different, right? It's a different, right?
They don't like him. They don't want to go to lunch with him.
Oh, man, this is like so weird.
Yeah, no,
He doesn't make friends easily, but not like he makes a ton of time.
And he has and he has very close connections at the temple.
That's what I said. I
And
said
he
he's
has,
got
He's drinking water.
He's important in the Jewish community, and he's loved, and he's
And there
serious
are two
academic.
Jewish temples in Tallahassee, or just one?
It's kind of complicated. There's Temple
three,
Israel,
yes.
which is the Reform Synagogue. There's Shomer Torah, which is the conservative one that he belonged to.
Okay.
And then there's Chabad, which is sort of like, it's not really clear. It's kind of like a proselytizing thing. And he would donate money there and bring the kids to events there and spend time there. So he's sort of affiliated with two of them and bring the kids to stuff at Temple Israel too.
I mean, he's very, very connected across the Jewish community.
Yeah, he's very
Because he's also very like he had a major Jewish education, so he's extremely knowledgeable about Judaism, and he cares deeply about how people interpret scripture and law and rule and practice, and he's involved in all those sort of debates at the community level, and he's very it would be hard to overestimate how involved he has been in the Jewish community. He has a lot of connections.
And it was kind of one of the reasons why we got divorced, is I'm Reform, I'm kind of culturally Jewish, like we just have really different religious perspectives. I'm in the middle of a fucking nightmare.
I didn't want you to be married to him, but this was not the method.
Well, that's what I said to the officer. I was like, we had a rough time, but
This has been a terrible
he's
time.
the father of my children.
Right.
And things were entering a new phase
Why would she say that? I didn't want you to be married to him. What the fuck? What is going on here?
where he has this girlfriend and he's out of town a lot, and that was nice. That's why I know there's just, given his personality and everything, there's no way that he did this.
No, he didn't.
He had plans to be out of town. He was leaving on Saturday.
And he was delighted with Amy, and he's been delighted with this.
Yeah.
And delighted with the boys, and delighted with.
No,
he
he didn't do this. So somebody did.
He was angry and upset about the divorce. Really, really angry at Wendy. Really, really angry. But really pleased with how things were going to go
It's been
forward.
2 years, and things for him were a lot better.
Do you mind if I get Investor Ison to kind of tell him about Jeff?
I think you should do that.
Let me go grab him.
Oh,
believe
this
we
is
brought
where they're
your
gonna bring
drink
Jeff in.
Well,
I don't know. I think Jeff was brought in like within the next day or two, right? He had friends of mine had someone who literally had cardiac arrest out of nowhere. 60-ish guy. They were chatting while walking through the forest. He went, "Oh, that's not good. Sit down, stop breathing." Oh no. Were they able to bring him back? When you know she's being recorded, she had to go on a walk with Jane and set up Jeff Lacoste as like a psychojealous ex-boyfriend. Who's a woman in pink? That's one of her close friends, Jane McPherson. Jane McPherson is the one who introduces, what about maybe Jeff? Could it be him? Because I remember Jeff Lacoste talks about Jane McPherson in in his interrogation.
Sure how long I would be here. I was thirsty. I had just arrived home to pour, say, a glass of wine when they called and said, don't you want to go to the police department? I said, Jane, no, not really.
You believe I didn't do this, right?
I assume you didn't do this.
I wish I had I was home working on a paper that's due.
Well, you'll
I
have...
sent it in, I sent edits to
You'll
someone.
have...
I hope they have the time log.
Of course they will. All of that is evident. You will, you don't...
I understand why they think it would be me. But...
Of course it would be you. If it's not you, Jeff would be my vote. Now, again, just going back.
So I wonder, because it seems like Jane thinks it could be Jeff. I wonder what does Jane know about Jeff? Is Wendy shit talking about Jeff to other people too? Is that what's going on? Damn, Jane has some really strong feelings about Jeff. All right, y'all. We are, let's see. Wait, what point are we at? 1, 3. Oh, wait, I'm so confused. Oh my God. Hold on. There's a bit more. Okay.
Likely. I agree with you.
Be an accident.
He didn't do this. Jeff, Jeff didn't do it, but I don't think Danny...
Somebody shot Danny.
To death. Holy shit.
Oh, he made it? Yay!
I didn't even know that he was still living. Sarah told me that, and then I started freaking out and was like, I want to get the boys over there. Is he scary looking? Because I want, if he's not going to make it, but he's okay. Or he's not, I wanted the boys to be able to be with him.
Shouldn't somebody be with him?
I know, that's what I said. I was like, he's there and he's all alone. I was like, is he with...
Shouldn't somebody who loves him?
Yes. Should I go?
She wants to get out of here so bad.
Someone needs to go there.
I know.
He's by himself.
Really? He's by himself?
I don't think they haven't called the family yet. They haven't called his parents. They were like, what are his parents' names?
I think, how about the rabbi?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
How about the rabbi?
Can you ask them?
Yeah, we'll do that right now.
So there's no rabbi at Shomri, but Rabbi Schnoyer, that's really his name. He, him or Jack Romberg.
They need to go.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yes. Especially if he's not going to make it, so that they can...
He needs to be blessed. He needs a blessing.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for being here. I was sitting in this room by myself, losing my mind. I was at lunch with Janine and Ritu, I don't know if you know them, friends of mine, and these officers walk in, and we just finished, I ate a lunch, I had a whole delicious lunch, and they're like, are you Wendy? We need to speak with you. And I was like, oh my God, are the boys okay? And they were like, the boys are fine. And then I thought, oh my God, what's going on? Who's finding me here? And they wouldn't tell me. And so he said, I need you to get in the car. And so he drove me.
I don't know, was it kind of weird how she was like, I had a whole delicious lunch? Let's just throw in extra adjectives in here.
And I started I just was like, what's going on? And they're like,
the kids are still at daycare being picked up.
And they're like, ex-husband? So they didn't have the
how do they know? They're just starting this.
So they thought we were still married, and so I was telling him everything, and then I was thinking, oh my God, now they probably think I'm a suspect. I should.
But of course you're a suspect, and you're a smart suspect. You should be the suspect.
Is she a smart suspect, Jane? Is she?
But you're not gonna get framed for a crime,
right?
And it is in your absolute interest to, in every way,
tell them
everything, because to the extent that if they don't know whoever did, if this goes unsolved, that's the worst thing for your boys.
So many things, Jane. Do you think whoever did this is going to come after the kids?
I'm very worried about that. And I think
I don't know, because I feel like her asking about oh, do you think they're gonna come after the kids? I feel like it's so performative, because if you really have an inkling that could happen, or if you're even entertaining that, you would get the fuck out of there and you would go to the fucking kids. I don't care what law enforcement is saying. I don't care if they're saying oh, don't worry, they're at the daycare. Oh, they're safe. Oh, it's okay. No, I would fucking go there and get my own goddamn kids. I don't know. I'm trying so hard to look at the perspective where Wendy is not involved in this, but I don't know.
I want to be like left alone in that. Like I want protection. I'm scared.
I could be biased brain.
I don't know who this is. I don't.
Okay. Well, I mean, you should maybe go and stay. I think you should go stay. Can you go to Lynn and David's?
Ellen, yeah. Yeah.
You
They
should.
have lots of bedrooms. I could just.
You
stay
should.
there
I mean,
for
the
a little
boys
bit.
are there.
Yeah.
And
I need to pick up a few
They
things.
need-
Like I would need my contact lens case.
just go there. I mean,
I'm really glad you're here. I am losing my shit.
I wish they'd
Shane,
come back.
this is. They keep doing this, or like they leave for long periods of time, and it's 5:30 already.
Mhm.
I've been here for a while. I didn't know if like
Oh, is that why she made fun of his name, Schneier or something?
I don't know. Are you looking to see if there's more info?
no, I
online?
haven't had this from Danny. From Kara. So I called her.
I talked to Kara yesterday. I was taking a walk around 5. I met a new friend last night, a friend of a friend, this girl Malia. We went to Tallahassee food trucks
Wow.
last night, hung out with her for hours. Are you telling her?
Yeah. Because she also Googled. And she said, oh my God, there was a shooting, do you know? So both she and John,
Why would they Google? Why would that just come up?
I mean, I said to both of them, I'm going to the department. They're the people I said, I'm going to, John was there when I got the, John got the call from the police officer. So then I'm in the car, I'm like, I'm calling Kara.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm on my way to the police officer.
Well, I would have called you and Kara, but Kara's in Portland.
Right.
I'm really glad you're here.
So I just
I owe you
just
big
can't,
time.
no worries. And so I'm just saying to her that Danny's been shot at, it's serious. Until I know that I can't quite take it, and that's the.
Do you think you could, like, you're allowed to leave the room? Can you?
Oh, yeah, they're coming.
And just want to let you know that Lynn just came.
Oh, good.
Just got the car seats in, and she's headed out.
So we have a real concern. Would it be possible for a rabbi to be sent to the hospital?
Okay.
So Danny's very religious.
I don't know if he's
And
even alive, but.
Okay.
We're just really struggling with the idea that he's there alone.
Okay.
He's very religious.
Okay.
Extremely.
And I'm sorry to think of this earlier, but I can give you the names of the 2 rabbis in
Okay.
town, and I think they should be called.
Okay.
And at least he's not, because his family hasn't, like, nobody's there with
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
If Sarah, can you write down these names?
Just
and
think
numbers?
if they could go.
His first name is Schnoyer, Schnoyer.
So I'm just Googling Rabbi Tallahassee. And
I'll see what I can find. If you'll tear that out for me, and I'll see what I can find.
Thank you.
But Lynn is here. The car seats are in. I've spoken to the preschool. I changed the name. They were fine with that.
Preschool knows that,
Lynn is coming.
okay.
Yes, I've spoken with them after you spoke with them and told them she was coming. They were fine.
Okay. Do they know what's going on?
I don't know. The investigator, made contact, so I don't know what all they know. But we spoke with Lynn and
She's
said,
gonna take him to the house?
Yep, and
They
said-
know what's going on?
we explained to her he is severely injured. He may, probably will not make it, but
he knows not to. They don't tell
correct.
So they're just gonna pick him up, say, Mommy's in a meeting? Mommy's
Time
busy?
for McDonald's. Auntie Lynn's picking you up. And then I have her, cell phone number because I knew you didn't have your phone right then. We'll get that back to you here shortly, hopefully.
Okay.
And I told her that you would call her and probably go straight to the house, whether it.
Oh yeah, does anyone have a video of that? Of her speaking at her son's bar mitzvah? Also, who recorded that? Isn't that supposed to be only like close family members and friends? Yo, someone recorded that?
Us taking you there, Jane taking you there, whatever,
Does
however
the
you need
car
to
need
get
to
there.
stay here?
I don't think so.
I gave them the keys,
Yeah,
right?
they have the keys because I got the car seats out.
Okay.
But yeah, all that should be done. Unfortunately, just everything's timed.
Oh, is this it?
Years have passed since Abba and I imagined. Years have passed since Abba and I imagined what this day would be like for you and for us as a family. I know that if Abba were here today, that he would be so very proud of you.
Shut up, bitch!
Do we have like the full footage of this? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
I'll throw you under the bus.
Okay, I'm used to that.
Okay.
Oh wait, fuck, where am I? Ah!
Consuming. So that's, kind of all we're waiting on.
Okay.
Let me see what I can.
We need that, and that's just.
What? The synagogue lives? What? Why? They live streamed it? If I was her, I'd be like, you are not live streaming this. The whole world is shitting on me. You better take that down.
Okay, absolutely. And it's Jack Romberg and Rabbi.
You can call him like Oirickman. Oirickman?
Oirickman. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you for thinking of that.
I spell bar mitzvah. Mitzvah.
Yeah.
And is there a bathroom that I could use?
Yes. I have a similar urgency need. Let me swipe my hands before they understand on there.
I don't know.
Then goes to your left. And then kind of in that little.
I don't know that his family knows yet. Did they get it?
We're working on that now. What we do usually as a law enforcement agency, we don't like to tell people that over the phone if we can try to avoid it, just because it's kind of shocking news. And we
So can you tell
what we're
law
trying-
enforcement there to go to the
Correct.
house?
That's what we're trying to do now.
Is that better? Yes.
Yeah, because we don't know, especially people's conditions and how they're going to react. So if someone gets so upset that they have a heart attack or something, we want not to see on the phone.
It's better to have a human.
Mhm.
But they're working on that now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she knew it was gonna be live streaming. She just wanted to look good, you know.
So it's an actual fact that he's not going to survive these injuries.
That's what General Isom?
Yeah, yeah, that's what he.
He's not General.
Whatever. Sometimes it's okay.
I was just like in the car, and then I'm like, what is your name? What do I do? I saw that one from.
Oh yeah, and then also, was Dan's family invited to the bar mitzvah? Does anyone know? Probably not. Were they?
Kara, if you need to call her, you can. You're not being held hostage here. Just tell her.
So what we're in the process right now, and to do that, generally we have to.
They were not.
Telegraph that we sent to the other agency, kind of give the information. I'm gonna make it's very old school. As we start working here.
I know that it's not like.
I don't know, man. I just feel like everything about her is just like very fake. It's so, because the other things about Wendy as well. After the murders happened, she moved from Tallahassee and went to like Miami where her parents were, like within like what 2-3 days, and then she never came back ever again. Like she got what they finally got what they wanted, and then she wouldn't really let her kids see Dan Markel's family at some point. I think they said the last time they saw them, at least when I saw the interview, it was like back in 2016 or something. I don't know. It's just a lot of things that they did. It just feels like, I don't know, man. Something is up. Something is up.
Well, I don't know what's happening right now, but like as a little bit ago, it wasn't definitive. Do they want to wait until it's definitive, or do they want him to like?
They want to get in contact with them because I think some decisions need to be made, and because they're his parents, they would be his next of kin. Yeah.
So he's still alive, but he's maybe on life support or some such thing.
I don't know the medical terms around it, but it's from what Investor Isom was telling her, it does not look.
He was shot in the head.
From what was Investor Isom?
I said that, and he didn't answer it.
So it's just he was very badly shot multiple times, maybe badly.
When I think he did say that there was trauma to his face. And that's
I
when
was
you were
saying
asking about killing the boy.
I wanted the kids to be with him, but not if he looks scary.
And not if he's. I mean, there's nothing to be.
I know. I just thought he might be like.
No, I know.
I got the feeling he might be a little bit alive,
right,
and if he's a little bit alive, I wanted him to like touch the kids one more time.
But he's apparently beyond that. Like he probably hasn't regained
From what Investor Isom
consciousness.
said, correct. Yes.
He's
from what he was saying, I would.
He was found in a really dreadful state, and he has not come out of any kind of. He ended that phase. Oh, wedding, Lord. Have you called your parents, darling?
No. After we're just.
Did she call her parents?
They have.
They have her phone.
Yeah,
but
I don't know their number.
I do know my family's number.
I don't
know the answer.
I don't know. I don't want to say yes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and come back. Do you need to? Like,
Oh God, is this when she calls Donna? Because when she calls Donna, it's just like, oh God, it's so bad.
Suspect you need to like.
No,
watch you.
no, I don't need to watch you.
Okay, I'll be back.
What I'll do too is I'll just check and see if you can call your parents. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I don't see any issue with it.
I just think they're gonna want to come up.
Well, and you're gonna want them here.
Yeah.
So they need to get in the car right now, and they need to come up. Yes, that's what needs to happen because they can stay with you at your house, and we can just try to figure out if you're safe to be in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. So I'm just updating you. Danny is expected to die. Gunshot wounds. Don't tell anybody else. Just keep it to yourself. But I know that you're.
All right, when does Wendy come back?
Yeah, no, he's right. No, he's Wendy. Of course, I imagine she will. I mean, she's been Danny's a jealous guy. Jeff is a jealous guy. That as a social worker, I would be.
Well, let me ask you this: if Jeff is the new guy, why would he feel it?
Just because he's. Because this is something I wouldn't say in front of Wendy.
Okay.
I thought you said something I wouldn't say. I'm like, I'm right here.
As doing the kind of work I do, I would think, there's this person, and then he loves Wendy. Danny makes Wendy's life very difficult. Wendy is currently making his life very difficult. I don't know him to be a lunatic, but he's a jealous guy.
Okay. All right.
That's what I would say. He's my colleague. So
I feel like that just doesn't make sense. Like, why would Jeff be jealous of Dan when Wendy and Dan hate each other? I don't know. It's such a weird angle. Unless it's like, oh, hey, I did it for you, Wendy. I got rid of the person that's the bane of your existence. But then why would he do that? Because if he killed Dan Markel, what the fuck is Wendy going to do? Wendy has no ties to Tallahassee anymore. She's going to move to Miami.
he's somebody I think of as a decent guy.
That would be who now?
Jeff Lacoste is my colleague.
Okay. All right.
Are you leaving? Yes, I'm being kicked out. Oh, really? Really? But I can come get you if you need me.
Okay.
Okay. So if you can't drive.
Oh, they live streamed because it was a ceremony for a group of boys, not just Lincoln. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about bar mitzvahs. I thought it was just like bar mitzvah. It's like a party, which is like one person, and then I know it was like a bunch of like kids also turning. It was like 13, right? When you turn 13.
It's no problem. What's your number, Jane? So I can give you a call.
321-4657. I'm happy to come get you. You need to talk to these guys.
Can you make sure someone goes to see Danny? I guess they're going to do
You're
that.
going to
That's
do
not
that,
your
right?
job.
You're going to make sure that there's.
I know Sergeant Baldwin, when I was out there, I've been talking to her when
It's
he was
really
there,
critical
working on that.
that he be blessed today. It's
Oh, okay,
absolutely critical
gotcha.
that he see that a rabbi go there. Absolutely critical. All
Okay,
right,
bye. Thank you for coming.
Okay. I am available to you. I'm going out, but you know.
Yeah.
This is a process, and you're going to move through it.
Okay.
Thanks very much. And these guys are very generous to let me come in here at all. So thanks very much for that.
Okay.
I think he'll just ask you some more questions, and they just need to, they don't. And sometimes, friends and family try to help, but sometimes they can
No, it's good that
tell their side, and that was good.
All right, let's talk shit about Jane McPherson now.
Sorry, it's so cold in here, and I was irresponsible to not wear your jacket.
I'm not sure if it's cold in here. I was like shaking from the moment the officers came into the restaurant and were like not
Right, that's
telling
not
me
a
what
normal
was going on,
situation.
and so I didn't know what it was. I knew it wasn't good, and so I feel like my body started shaking a few hours ago. I don't know if I'm actually cold, but thank you for the jacket.
Well, it's generally, I don't have goosebumps yet, but usually I get goosebumps in this room, so it might be warmer than normal, but I think nerves. And then they said that they should be on your phone very soon too, and then that's when.
Will they just sort of, can I get an update from I just want to make sure the kids are not freaking out. Like, I don't know what Lynn told them, and I trust her very much, but is there any way to just get an update on my kids to make sure I know they're okay, they're in good hands, but I don't know. I mean, just to make sure they're not being told
too much information at once.
Yeah, or just where's mommy? I would like them to say mommy's at a work meeting or something.
Right, okay.
Just something that the kids would understand. Sometimes mommy's at work, so they get the idea of
okay.
I mean, they would wonder why is mommy at work at this hour, but something.
Okay. Let me check on that, okay?
I'm not trying to create more work for you.
You're not creating more. This is kind of what I'm here for right now. Exactly what I'm here for, okay?
Yeah.
No, she said she was already shaking when she saw them at the restaurant. She loves the victim role. Will play it to the end, in your opinion? When they become adults, you really have to process a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge mindfuck, man. I hope they're able to connect with Dan Markel's side of the family too.
Sitting in this room by myself right now is a form of torture.
I'm sorry. I know. I keep leaving you, and I don't want to. But Joanna has been in over here, the female. She is just basically back. She's our special victims investigator, which means she does all the child and sexual assault and those types of crimes. And she spoke to Lynn, and Lynn's very well aware that
Lynn also has an MSW.
Everyone does things sometimes. So very aware that they don't know, what's going on, not to disclose anything,
Yeah.
overly.
But Lynn knows.
I don't know what Joanna's. I mean, Lynn knows something's up and something's wrong, and I'm sure Lynn and everyone else needs to do nowadays probably Googled or look at the news,
Yeah.
So, and I think she does know it involves obviously being.
Because I'm here and I seem to be okay.
And then also she they did get in touch
with the rabbi?
With one of the rabbis, yes. So I believe so, yes.
Great.
And then if nothing else, even the hospital usually has.
Hi.
That's his cell phone number. Okay. I spoke with him, and he's going up there. I spoke with the hospital, and they have already had somebody come by. They've already had a rabbi come by.
Really?
Because they have chaplains. They have chaplains of all different denominations.
Just on call. There's not a lot of Jews in town.
I don't know, but he is going, and that's his cell phone.
Okay.
I told him you would probably touch base and reach out to him.
Hi, Chunky.
Honestly,
whenever.
We love it when they yap without a lawyer. We love it.
I don't really have a great relationship with him.
Okay.
So he's not really who I want to talk to right
That's
now.
fine.
I just want to make sure he's
The
giving
other
Danny
rabbi
what
that you
he
gave
needs.
me is out of town.
I have a great relationship with him.
Okay. Yeah, he's on his voicemail. It said he's out of town
It's
until
on Facebook. He's with his grandkids.
Yeah, so it would be in and out. He was like, "Is there anybody else in the community I need to reach out to?" And I said, as of right now, so.
Yeah, have them. They would probably want to talk to the rabbi. So.
Why
I'm
Meghan?
really glad he's going over there. I can't talk to him.
Oh, Meghan Markle?
And that's fine. And I mean, he asked about you and asked if there was anything you needed. And okay, so, and I said, well, and they have her, if she wants to reach out. And he's like, absolutely, anything, that's needed. So.
Thank you.
No problem. And don't worry, Lynn, we spoke. She knows the children don't know what's going on.
And she knows?
She knows that he was seriously injured, and that.
Did she seem okay? Like she and Alan? Are they
No,
together?
I talked with Alan. She was out when I got him.
Okay.
Apparently, he just does not answer his cell phone. He's like, "Let me give you my cell phone." I was like, "I called it twice." So she was out somewhere. She wasn't at home when I got a hold of him.
Okay.
So he said, "Let me call her. I'll have her come." So she came by herself, but she had talked to him. She was fine, cool as a cucumber.
Okay.
She's, and just for time's sake, I knew Jane was up here with you. I was going to bring her up, but it was at 5:30 getting her out to get the kids, and she knows the kids don't know anything, and it was going to be, Mom's running late. Aunt Lynn, it's McDonald's time, whatever the case may be.
That sounds great.
All right. right?
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. I'm sorry my face is so red. I told her I was laughing because
I know it's there. I meant to
No,
leave the car
please.
this week. No, I'm glad I didn't because it would look like I was trying to arrest a crime scene.
Well, and the funny thing was that we said, I don't know which car seat goes to which. And when we were walking up, I said, okay, I have the left, you have the right. And then we sat them down and she and I picked them up and I went, I don't remember
one
which
kid
one
is
was
short
which.
and chunky and one kid is long and skinny.
So when they get in and it doesn't fit, they'll have to figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
Because as we were walking out, I was like, I don't remember which one was which.
When it's really...
I'll let him know.
Sorry, I know it's a lot of running around and
I want to talk to my parents and get them up here.
and I told him that and he said it's really relatively soon that you get your phone back. I don't know.
Oh, she's gonna call Donna.
Want to use someone else's phone?
I don't yeah, do you know the number? Let me go ask again just so can she just call?
Yeah. Do you have a phone, right?
A cell phone?
I could borrow it though.
Oh, dude. Calling Donna? I think we can sort of hear Donna in the background.
Wait, 6800. 202.
8200.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm just going through. These are phone calls that you made.
Yeah.
Charlie's your brother?
Yeah. Well, I didn't call any like weird sex hotlines or anything this morning.
That's okay. We've seen that
Really
before.
embarrassing.
That's all right.
Wait, what about the weird sex hotlines? What? Why did she bring up weird sex hotlines? Did you guys catch that?
Well, I didn't call any like weird sex hotlines or anything this morning.
That's okay. We've seen that
Really
before.
embarrassing.
That's all right. You checked your voicemail yet?
Oh.
Or no, you
Why would
checked.
it be a 305 number?
No.
Um,
Your number. Isn't that you?
Yeah,
sending
that's
it?
me.
Okay, I called this number.
okay. That says voicemail.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just basically going over this with you to see if you can clear up anything. And of course, this is Charlie, your brother.
Yeah.
Your brother. Michelle Turner.
A friend of mine who lives in Colorado. Renee. Renee's the one that used to be the victim advocate. Renee is a very close friend of mine that is interviewing at FSU today for a position and leaving at 7:30. And if there was ever a woman I would really like to get a hug from, it's Renee, but I don't want to bother her on her.
Okay, who asked?
Rita Hinden.
That's the mother of my friend Tova Nugent. Can you wait? Oh, she's gonna text me. Never mind. It's weird. So why would Jimmy need to talk to me? He's my lawyer for the divorce case. This is Lincoln from last week.
Cutie, very pretty hair. Very serious in that picture.
It's so cute. I just am curious, like what's coming in. Right now it looks like a whole bunch of nothing. No one's writing me yet.
I didn't know earlier, but apparently you got a guy in your life named Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about Jeff.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to hide anything.
No, I know you weren't.
I just didn't.
All right, we'll save this for a different day. Wait, let's see what else. Yeah, she is such a very I think what she's trying to do, and she's trying really hard at it, is she just feels really uncomfortable. And her saying things like this just relieves the uncomfortableness. Oh boy. Okay. We have a little bit more to go. We'll save this for a different day. I thought the Donna call was going to happen today, but it's going to happen next time then. Dude, when she calls Donna, I don't know, man. I think it was just so fake. Like, I mean, Donna's reaction at least. Like, dude, we could hear a little bit of Donna. A little bit. So we'll have to get to that a different day. Oh, I thought it was today. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Wendy's the type to say, I have a secret that I can't tell anyone that pervades to tell everyone about the secret. Listen, I used to have friends like that, okay? I would have friends that would be like, oh my God, I found out something so big, but I can't tell you. But oh my God, it's so huge. And it kind of has to do with you, and it has to do with like, you know, like Janice, but I can't say anything. Oh, but then like if Janice found out that I know about this, like I would get really in trouble. And like, you know, the type of person that like at the end of the day, they just want you to ask, oh, what is it? Just tell me. And they're like, okay, fine, I'll spill the beans to you. I used to have like friends like that. I'm like, I like torture them even more. I'm just like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Like, I just act like I'm not interested. Please like the stream. Oh, Stevie, who's in your profile picture? Who is that cutie pie? See a little doggo there. Oh boy. Yeah, Wendy Adelson, hot mess. We are almost done with her interrogation. We have part 1 already uploaded on the YouTube channel, and I'm sorry the audio and video is not synced, but we have it now synced on Deep Dive True Crime. So make sure you guys go like their stream as well, or not their stream, their videos as well. And yeah, very cool. Oh, that's your puppy Lola. Oh, I had a doggy named Stevie. Now I want a bowl of pho. Let's get some pho. Let's get some pho. That sounds good. All right, y'all. Today we covered Donna Adelson getting arrested at the airport. We had the body cam footage. We watched that, and then we finished watching some of Wendy Adelson's interrogation. And so we have a little bit more left of Wendy Adelson's interrogation, and then we will move on to other witnesses, and then we'll move on to Charlie Adelson stuff. And yeah, in roughly 2 weeks, we'll have Alex Murdaugh evidentiary hearing. But other than that, if anything else pops up, guys, feel free to post it in my Discord. If you haven't already, join the Discord. It's a community hangout spot. You can post true crime stuff there, or if you don't want to be, talk about true crime stuff because you want to break from it, well, we got other channels as well. We got like share pictures. You can share pictures of your cute little pets or memes or anything like that. But feel free to join the Discord. Thank you so much for hanging out in this channel. Don't forget to like. Subscribe. I don't do all that stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me on Twitch and on YouTube. I hope you guys have a good one and take care. If you missed any part of this live stream, the live stream will be up afterwards. And then I also will chop it up as well. So guys, check out all the other videos. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you guys have a good one. See you later.